Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Marvel Monday, where we play...
Marvelous Monday, thank you.
Was it Marvelous Monday? Yeah, it was...
Yeah. Where have you been the past year and a half?
I thought it was Marvel Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the
Are
hashtag.
you having a stroke?
That's definitely the hashtag I've been using for about a year and a half.
You have been using the Marvel Monday hashtag.
Marvel Monday, Marvel Mondays.
Is it Marvel Monday or Marvelous?
I think it's Marvel Monday.
I'm having a stroke.
Fabulous Tuesday.
These lights brighter than usual?
Ashes.
They smell like chicken strips?
What?
I can't remember what the stroke symptoms are.
Isn't it burnt toast?
Yeah, I think it's burnt toast.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's inaccurate.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I smelled burnt toast the other day. I was like, I'm just going to Google it. No scientific evidence.
Huh.
It was actually just burnt toast.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
They're
But it wasn't
related.
my burnt toast. I didn't know my wife was making toast. And then I was just sitting in the living room. I was like...
Do you have a toaster, like toaster oven or a normal toaster? It's a lot harder to burn toast in a normal toaster because you would think you set it to the same temp every time, right?
Yeah, except for a toaster is like kind of old.
Yeah.
So like how far your setting is it's not there anymore. So you just have to feel your way around it.
Do you ever change it though once you lock it in? I mean, is there different toasts?
I don't.
Huh. So we need to talk to her about that.
Other people might. So I don't mind if my toast gets a touch brown.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to be like crispy.
You don't want it to be
burnt.
black, yeah.
But like on the closer to burnt side is I like that. I'm fine with that. She wants it to be like no.
Just a kiss of texture.
It's basically like instead of it just being completely soft bread.
She wants it to be lightly warmed and a little structure.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
So
she's really got her rules, doesn't she? So do you adjust then when you make your own toast? You have to go higher.
You want to know the crazy thing?
Okay, tell me everything.
Yeah,
I'm learning
right.
so much about you here.
We're gonna just spill the tea right here on Marvel Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know how we ended up here, but so we actually have a double toaster.
Okay.
So
like, is it 4 slots?
There's 4.
Okay. And two heat gauges?
And there's so the one on the right side, as long as we have guests sometimes, so who knows what happens. But the one on the right side, I don't touch ever. That's mine.
That's the one you have set to your desired
but
toastiness.
Depending on what she's toasting, she toasts a variety of things.
Does she ever toast 4 at once? Because then maybe she's messing with the right side.
No,
too.
I think it's like
put a strudel in, a couple of pieces of toast, and I go waffle.
That's right. There's a potpourri of breakfast pastry options.
All those things
in the
sound
toaster.
phenomenal, actually.
Yeah, so I pretty much only toast.
Yeah.
And it's not very common, honestly, for me to do that. Like, yeah. Anyways, that's a longer story. But she toasts a number of things.
She's a chronic
including
toaster.
Bread. That's step 1.
Chicken thighs.
Like she likes the occasional Pop-Tart.
Oh, yeah.
So then or just various stuff.
So she will actually be adjusting her thing. That gives her the ability to burn something because she's...
That's right.
And you're locked in.
And then it's like, I'm smelling burnt toast, and it's atypical.
You think you're having a stroke, and then you got to look it up.
It's not typical, and it's like, I'm just going to Google that. And then I did, and then it was like, yo, there's really no science to say that's true.
Okay. Sick. All right. One thing on the toast front before, of course, we get to Marvel Champions. Sting and Shaggy. Did you know they're like a team up now? They're like a duo, Sting and Shaggy. Sting, the police,
Oh,
Roxanne.
I was like, I knew Sting was wrestling again.
And Shaggy.
Who's Shaggy?
Musician Sting. Sting and Shaggy, the tag team champions.
Well, speaking of wrestling and music, have you heard the Rock's rap song?
No, I haven't.
Number 2
but he did a good rap in Moana or whatever it was.
Number 2 song in that big character. Number 2 song in the country has The Rock.
I didn't know that. Well, we've really come full circle then. Yeah. President Camacho. And then from that is the Sting and Shaggy. They have a song called I'm a Legal Alien or something. But one of Sting's
Legal or illegal?
Legal. Mm-hmm. One of Sting's lyrics in that is basically I'm from England. I like my toast done on one side. So maybe that's an English thing where
do you like cook it on the stove?
It could be. I don't know how that works.
Well, you can like. My goodness.
I mean, you can put it in a skillet. You
I
can put it in a broiler.
I could not think
I have
of
to broil
skillet.
my toast because I don't have a toaster because our space is so limited. So I just put it on the broil on the top rack, so the top gets done. So if I was English, maybe I like it soft on the back and hard on the front. If you're from the UK, which we just launched our UK fulfillment,
we eventually got
service.
there. That's why we have all this food
Please
conversation.
verify for me if that's true. Is that an English thing? Do you like your toast only done on one side? Thank you so much for all of your attention. And now, Marvel Champions, what are we going to do today? Welcome back, everybody. It's good to be here. We didn't certainly anticipate getting lost in the conversation there, but sometimes it happens. You just got to run with it, because that's the way that human relationships function. Is Rafe Englishman in New York is the song? How do you know that, Rafe?
Mark says, UK here. I don't know anyone who toasts on one side.
Huh. Nobody's actually verifying that it's real? Why would he sing about it if it's not real? Was Roxanne real?
You saw a Comfy Slippers comment?
No, what?
From the UK, and we do not know what Sting's on about.
Okay, in New Son of Earth, I'm from the UK. No, I don't do it that way. If my bread only toasts on one side, says Stephen Teese, means my toaster is broken.
Hey.
So Sting has officially jumped the shark, as it were.
Listen here.
There's a UK understanding.
There's it's actually crazy how many people are watching from the UK right now.
Yeah.
Like when you said anyone from the UK, there's the number of different people. That's actually fascinating.
Yeah, you got to watch out. They're everywhere. Yeah, they do have a Tiny Desk, right? Yeah, I bought the album after I watched that Tiny Desk. I'm surprised you dig that song.
What? Who's Tiny Desk?
Sting and Shaggy.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the Dua Lipa one we watched?
And then,
but it's that same idea?
Yeah, they're actually in the Tiny Desk, though. They're in the space. And they've got...
Must be a big desk if they're
Yeah, they're going on tour and stuff. It's like a whole...
Sting and Shaggy.
Sting and Shaggy.
Ah.
Yeah, they're like a whole... Like apparently they're friends and they're doing the whole thing.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
But it's kind of a reggae rocksteady album with Sting and then Shaggy on the vocals. It's crazy.
That's great. I actually really do love like team ups like that.
Yeah.
Like even people singing together that you wouldn't expect and like going on tour together or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Okay, we don't continuing our tradition of actually having a good time playing Marvel Champions, we haven't planned the challenge for the day.
Well, it starts by this exact process, right? I mean, so many times when I'm hanging out with people just playing games, so, I mean, it depends. Like people come over right now for Fab, and it's like immediately we're getting to the point. You know, we got
well,
serious business.
That's more like a drug addiction than game play.
Well, I don't like to think of it that way.
Yeah, I know. It's uncomfortable for us to talk about it like that, but yeah. We're thinking about it constantly, always trying to get as many games in as we can.
I started counting
It's the only thing that brings us joy.
How many hours a week I'm playing right now, and it's both something I'm proud of and mildly concerned about.
Yes, perfect. It's like that World of Warcraft subscription, man.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't look how many hours you've been playing.
Just don't. And luckily you can't do that in real life, but you could do it on the game, and that's what gets a lot of people to quit.
Yeah. So if I can see a little stat, it's like, how long have I been playing? How much
Dash
have I been playing? Yeah.
It's like Dash played 82 days, and you're like, I'm done.
My phone tells me how much I'm using my phone. That's cool. Like a screen time report once a week. It's like,
you actually pay attention to that stuff? I cancel anything that's giving me any inputs that I'm not asking for.
I like that. I like the once a week, how much am I using my... It just breaks it down like what apps and like how much time you're spending looking at a screen.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's interesting to me. I also get the weekly Grammarly update.
Oh, you're like the analytics guy.
What's your tone? You know, what's your vocabulary compared to everyone else using the app? Et cetera. It's mastery. Like how often do you like need to get corrected? It's an app that like helps you with make sure you're not.
How have you been? You feel like you've notable improvement? What's your tone these days? Enthusiastic?
Optimistic.
Okay.
Confident. There's another one that's at the top. Optimistic is a new one though. That was
Oh, you brought in the optimism. Great.
that evolved throughout 2020.
It must be a 2021 Grammarly report.
It changes weekly, right? It does change weekly. So back to
You've been a lot more optimistic
the
lately.
issue at hand. I mean, I could look it up and tell you, but what do you want to do today? Here's what I want to do. I want to play another deck submitted by the community.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
So if you're watching this, here's what I need you to do. We're gonna, I think, another note. Our typical.
Hiskey and the Hood Expert. We talked about doing the Hood Expert, right?
Yeah, with random modular stats, which is really fun.
It's just a vehicle for fun.
It is. It really is.
Imagine that.
Weird. I wonder if that was intentional. On that note, we have a special guest with us here today, and I've often dreamed about the ability for us to hit a button and go over to the person in the studio who's making the pops happen.
Right.
We traditionally have Bryce. He's usually, it's like the band on one of those talk shows, you know?
On keyboards.
It'd be literally on the keyboard.
It would be cool if we had a pitch man.
Yeah, basically. Especially when it's like if I'm like, I need to go like to the bathroom. It's like you could like, let's go over to the
booth.
The booth. Anyways, but today instead we have the architect with us, which is Jonathan. He's the one that built the system. Lead designer, designed pretty much all of our tokens and products.
Some of which might be releasing this week.
If we're lucky. It's
some
not
of which
compatible with Marvel Champions, so I don't want to get people here too excited.
Well, they are tokens though. It's the fab stuff. I think they're ready.
But this particular day, there's some scheduling stuff going on. So if you notice Pop's not happening, it's not a big deal. It's just, life's happening. We're making it happen.
A toddler.
And
that's going on.
Shout out to him for making it happen. Because if he wasn't here or willing, we would not be streaming.
We wouldn't be popping anything at all. So
yeah.
We got some suggestions. Michael Nicholson, since I like Rocket and Hawkeye, I would love to see. I played Venom last week.
Hawkeye?
You can see that. It was pretty good.
All right. What I was going to say is if we can pop the Discord banner, we'll see if everything's working. But that's where I would like people to post a link to a deck if they have a deck they'd like to see us play.
I was going to go to... There it is. He's quick. Quicker than Bryce. The race is on.
Competition.
I'm going to...
I'm going to give it a second. I'm not in a rush.
I'm going to look at Marvel CDB and see if there's any decks I want to play.
Okay. I'm going to wait on the Discord channel to give me something good.
Get some of those shiny Steve sleeves on our heroes. A lot of people had a lot of people talking about that on the comments.
We get that check yet?
No, we could sell them, I think, technically.
Technically.
Steve, hit me on email. We can figure that out if we want to go further with that. I'll need to actually make a lot of considerations before we do anything like that. But if anything, we can just tell people where to buy them from you.
I think Brant just posted a deck. I think I used one of your decks last week. He said Rocket Justice. Man, I think I just had PTSD from Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, we need to give him another shot. Is there a good Groot deck out there? I would like to play Groot. I haven't played Groot ever.
Star-Lord leadership. That's you're saying some words I like here, Brown Bay.
You're kind of a Star-Lord fan, too, aren't you?
Well, that's just the YOLO high risk, high reward. Look at this. It's got the pictures in the little article.
Yeah, that's how you know. Okay, so who did it?
Oh my
Who did
goodness!
it?
Look at that article.
It's gonna be hard to play.
This was Dr. 00.
Dr. 00. Okay, that's cool.
He says Brown Bay saying not my deck. Chris Hodovec, hope you're doing well, man. Said I recommend Iron Man Protection. That's a flash in
Chris,
the past.
that's the last thing I want to play.
That sounds like Iron Man.
That's correct. I mean, Iron Man is like the most just like, boring. It's not boring. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's boring for me.
And someone on our Discord had it's Hisky, looks like Miles Morales Spider-Man avatar. I'm very excited about Miles and Gwen in that next box.
Okay, so the
Black Widow Aggression.
The biggest Groot deck I can find. Oh, there's two good ones here. April 13th. There's a big one from September. Oh, Dr. 00 has a Groot deck as well called the Giving Tree. And then that's from July, April. And then the Best of Growth Worlds by Nocturnal
I've got that right
Animal.
here. Yeah.
What does that look like?
It looks yellow. That which should be good with my Star-Lord Justice or Star-Lord Leadership deck.
I love yellow. I love playing yellow, so I've got no issues with that.
And plus, it looks like it's a well thought out situation.
Yeah, it's got all sorts of text there.
Yeah, which we won't read before playing, and then it'll just be hilarious.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I think I'm going going nowhere fast. Disco Death Race 2000 from Dr. 00.
That seems fun.
And you're gonna go Best of Growth Worlds.
That's. I mean, there's a cool play on words there, right? I feel like we owe it to ourselves.
And they have to.
What does LMDT mean?
You know, that could be a dangerous question.
I know. Yeah, let's not. What is LM? Oh, it's in another language, but it also has the gifs and stuff, so you know that it's good. But I can't read it, unfortunately.
That's the baby Groot.
That's my problem.
He's a good Groot. It was a good phase.
Man, you Marvel Champions community, you guys, everyone's doing a great job. A lot of great decks, and there's no reason to post a deck aside from just to like help people out like us. There's nothing in it for you, you know, like you don't get any money.
There's all sorts of stuff.
Only thing
there can be
matters.
accolades, you know. That's why you name it something, because like you know what if this becomes the deck?
But accolades are only worth it if you get the book deal, you know. Because
we're supposed to be getting one of those.
Eventually, it all has to turn into money Or I'm just disinterested.
Does it?
Yeah, that's right. I took philosophy, man. You know, that's really the one thing I took away from that entire course.
It all boils down to money.
It's just, can I make money or not?
You know, I'm glad to hear that. As a business major, it makes my heart warm that I wasn't 100% wrong.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've been keeping up with modern philosophy, but the general consensus is that money does now indeed buy happiness. They've changed their mind on that. So as a collective field, that's now the sole pursuit is money.
I love it. I'm glad we finally just arrived at the conclusion.
I'm playing the Best of Growth Worlds by Nocturnal Animal. So it could be anything. Could be an owl. Could be a possum. I think possums are nocturnal.
Really?
It could be a raccoon, of course.
Man, possums are a hilarious creature.
They're super helpful. They eat all sorts of things you don't want around.
Really?
Like ticks. They're like the number one Hoover for ticks.
Just vacuum them right up.
Vacuum them right up. That's right.
Well, that's good to know. I mean, I don't mind them.
Yeah, they're cool. And they will hiss at you if they're like cornered, but otherwise they're fine.
I mean, most creatures will.
And I don't think what would a possum attack even look like? Has anyone even seen that? Surely it's on the internet if it's happened.
Yeah.
But like, if anything, they just try to spook you a little bit, and then they probably play dead.
There's a video. I think I showed it to you. It's still funny. There's a raccoon in the middle of the street, and the lady's like going to like mess with it.
Oh yeah,
It's like running, and it falls. Very funny.
People falling is top of my list for comedy.
Yeah, it's very funny. I'm on a few Reddits that are like watch people die inside, and then like what could go wrong. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because humans, believe it or not, do some really not so smart things.
Yeah. And there's some what is it? Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. Are you on the baby rabbit? Groot?
Yeah. No. Oh, you're not Rocket. You're on Groot.
Yeah.
You're on the Tree Man.
Yeah. I've never played Groot. It's my first time.
Oh, great.
I'll take a lot of stuff from this Venom deck, I think. And I will keep up with you in a second, chat friends. Let me try to get this together. If I don't sit down and actually just like focus on this for a second, it will not happen.
Yeah.
And we'll be here for 2 hours.
That's the trade-off.
Wow, there's just no cards in here.
All right, so you need Groot.
I'm gonna counterintelligence. Why? I guess I'll read the description.
I suppose.
Maybe that will explain all these questions.
This is for you.
This seems like the kind of deck that would maybe have some newer cards in it, because this is from July. When did we get Venom?
Look at that stack.
August, September. So we got Venom after this deck came out. Maybe I'll try to make some changes and make it worse. I do love doing that.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
It's in brand.
That's right. This is a little too effective. Turn the Tide? No.
All right. I need Ant-Man.
Interrogation Room? No. Counterintelligence? 1.
Oh my goodness. Someone is not running Maria Hillo. This is...
People are building decks differently these days,
I'm nervous. We got both Hawkeyes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I'm not asking questions. I'm just playing the deck as it lies, you know?
Maybe if you read the description, you could come to a conclusion there.
I don't need that.
Yeah, that's for noobs.
Yeah, I'm just playing it as it happens. I am Iron Man.
1 skilled investigator. I could run 2, throw 1 on you. You notice how nobody's running Beat Cop anymore? That became uncool.
Well, I made a lot of predictions that were wrong. Maybe not publicly, for my benefit.
Yeah, never publicly. Not once. Ooh, I'm afraid there's a lot of cards here that we don't have. Do you have secret yellow cards?
Yep, I sure do. What are you missing?
If you guys want to look at this deck list too, this Best of Growth Worlds from 6 months ago, see if there's any new Justice cards that you would suggest swapping in. Oh, wait, maybe it's edited. Hold on.
Did these help?
Yeah, they would be there. I'm glad you got that Spycraft for me. Thank you.
I'm here to serve.
I replaced Lockjaw with Jack Flag. Great deck. This is my favorite deck.
I hope that helps.
Okay. A lot of people are asking about how it performs in Galaxy's Most Wanted. That takes a lot of things out of the contention. All right, so let's read a little deck basis. I'm a sucker for yellow cards. I was surprised at how good this is with Groot. I couldn't believe it. You get that?
The hits keep on coming.
The idea of the deck is to keep flipping to Alter Ego every other turn where possible and get maximum use out of the ability to add growth counters, as well as extra cards. This way, we can utilize best his hero cards that do X of a certain thing based on the number of counters Groot has. Justice is best placed for this thanks to a couple of cards being able to have a decent handle on schemes. Well, now, if we're planning to jump to Alter Ego every other turn, it seems like the confusion cards are going to be the most relevant here. Confuse, down to Alter Ego, get rid of Confuse.
Okay.
So, Groot is a bit slow. Fertile Ground. Yeah, you're going to love that. Okay. All right, we're going to play it as it lies here. Maybe make some changes. Play it as it lies and then maybe make some changes. It's funny. Those things don't go together. Did they do any more of these hip... These cards are different. These are different, right? Yeah, there's like full art.
These are full art.
Where did that come from?
Where did it go?
More the first one.
It was just, they had OP kits back before the pandemic. They may still have them, I don't know.
Cool.
That's where they came from.
Yeah. Agent Coulson, okay.
Dude.
I've got my allies. I'm gonna need Ironheart and Jack Flag. I've got Jack Flag. I'm gonna need Ironheart.
There's probably an Ironheart in there. I'm gonna tear that deck apart. I'm just over here looking for cards. Well, while we're doing this, it's probably worth mentioning that I finally did it. We haven't even talked about it on stream yet. I watched the Taylor Swift documentary.
Oh
yeah. This was the Long Pond Sessions, right?
Long Pond Sessions, that's right, yeah.
And my goodness.
I've been wanting you to watch that forever.
It was so good. It was so good. If you don't know that you like Taylor Swift yet, you should watch that documentary. She's just... If you can zoom out, regardless of whether you like the music or not.
I think the music's the best part.
I think the music's great. And it's actually even better live on that documentary than it is produced. It drives me crazy. It actually, the song that she sings with, what's his name? Music
Bon Iver guy. Yeah. What is his name? I just call him Bon Iver.
Yeah.
Mr. Iver.
Mr. Iver.
I know his name.
Chris? No. Anyways, point is, it is sad how much better he sounds on that than he does produced. Drives me crazy.
Yeah. That just means the production was not on point, honestly. Yeah. Or they just produced it in a way that's like, it's just too fake. People are they're making it too fake.
Yeah, it's like too clean.
Yeah.
Anyways.
People learn.
It was remarkable. She's just at the top of the game, and it's fascinating to watch.
Well, good luck proving it.
It was great. It's really all there is to say about that. It was cool. The behind the scenes stuff of it.
All I want you to say, was it worth finally listening to me?
I never doubted that.
Was it worth the payoff, or did I hype it up too much?
You didn't hype it up too much, which is saying something because that was like months of building to that. Seriously.
Do you have the power in all of us anywhere?
The neutral double resource?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Probably not. I'm just kidding. I do. Hold on.
Just lost it. Fertile Ground. I need a Helicarrier. Yeah, this is my kind of deck now. Counterintelligence. I've got. I just need the newts. You got the newts?
Yeah, I do.
Great.
I'll move 1 second.
Great. Counterintelligence to depth.
I'm curious. Anyone out there? Have you seen the Taylor Swift documentary?
Justice. Skilled investigator. Under surveillance.
And if you have, I'd love to know what you think. Here you go. Here's a big pile of news.
Thanks. Yeah, I think the music's the best part for sure. I think she can. I just need one of these. I think she, and it's kind of an inevitability when you're at that level, right? It can be hard. It can be hard to come off as authentic.
Yep.
When you're tailoring everything so much. So sometimes you feel that a little bit. It's like maybe it's a little overly considered.
I mean, to me, it just feels like someone who absolutely knows that they're the center of attention.
Yeah.
And like it's a really weird spot to be in as a person. I know what you're saying. Like it's so hard to be.
I mean, I've been there my whole life. I don't know what the deal is.
He's humble too. I've always been the most important person in the room.
I was just born with the gift of feeling so important all of the time. It really gets you out of a lot of tight situations where you have to consider others. It's like, you don't have to do that anymore. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Imagine what you're capable of. I think that's a sociopathy. Deft focus. I do need deft focus.
Where?
There's lockjaw in this deck, and I initially just cut it, and I'm going to put it in. I've never really played lockjaw. No, I'm not, and I'm going to continue not. I just can't do it. The numbers don't make sense, man. They just don't make sense. You can play it, yes, it's only 3 cost technically, yes, but it's still just...
Suboptimal?
Just look at it.
Would you look at that?
And it was before Jack Flag was out, so I'll just play Jack. Maybe I'll play Lockjaw. I'll put him out. I'll put him on the table.
He is the mascot.
And nothing's stronger than a mascot.
It's true. It's an idea.
That's right.
Can't hurt an idea.
This idea costs 4. That's the problem.
Could this be everything in your discard pile being an idea?
I know, yeah. It's an idea over there.
An idea is something, a Batman quote.
Yeah. Deft focus. One
symbol.
Deft focus.
No, it's a symbol. He's a symbol.
He's a symbol of an idea. Okay, I'm here. I did it.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. Then we've got Groot. And then Venom is going to be unsleeved. And then this is all going to go here.
You want to hand me the cards you're definitely not using? And I'll put those away.
Yeah.
That would
Here's
be...
these. You can throw those on top there if you want. And then everything else I'm using, except for all of these. And then I'll unsleeve these, and then I'm not using these
How did
either.
that happen?
There's been some weird magic in the cards lately. Things have been happening. All right, I need to check in the chat. I'm back. I'm coming back. Do you know, does Restream do the thing where it doesn't keep up? Oh, there it is. Lockjaw is amazing in solo. So maybe we're not playing solo, so maybe I don't play Lockjaw.
Here's what I'll tell you. There's a Quinjet in this list, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
I also figured out why there's not a Maria Hill.
You got another one or a different one? Are you playing it?
It's because the deck wants to get a bunch of allies out, and it's playing the Avengers Tower. So if you have a non-Avenger out, it doesn't let you increase your ally limit.
Yeah. Ponage Engage. Is there a lot of power creep in this game? It's almost the opposite.
Power
like
under.
The strongest heroes are still the core set heroes. Almost to a... Aside from maybe She-Hulk being a little questionable sometimes, but... Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Captain America was early.
He's real good.
If there's any power creep, it's in the villains.
That's absolutely true. But you kind of want that.
It's a cooperative game. I mean, I don't know. Does it even matter?
Are those black sleeves katanas?
Yes.
Can you hook me up with 3 of those?
These are my classic dragon shields. I like to smush them together.
Like bread. Back on toast.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is the first cycle as well.
All right.
Okay, Igor saying to look at nebula cards to look at. Wait, nebula cards? What's a nebula card? Was it the nebula pack, maybe?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Arrows and one way or another. Do we have the nebula cards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are these Justice cards?
I do not know, but I will look in a second. Oh, Stinger. I'm missing Stinger. I know. I was short 1 card and I couldn't figure it out.
I love Stinger. Is that the one, like
Speaking
the
of Sting?
weenie hero?
Yeah.
Is Sting still alive?
The wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually wrestling still.
He's still wrestling.
Yeah.
He kind of made it out of the trap,
So,
right?
what do you mean?
Like didn't like succumb to like early vices and all of that.
He was really clean.
Yeah.
He went away for a while. Then he came out of retirement. He was in the WWE for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
They had him come to WrestleMania so he could fight the Undertaker.
Now there's a new wrestling league, right?
He's in that.
Okay.
AEW. Apparently, it's the greatest thing that happened to wrestling since the WCW.
Because it's creating competition, basically.
It's apparently run by Chris Jericho.
Oh, hilarious!
Yeah, the lion tamer
It's kind of like
himself.
the XFL in a way.
Yeah, which is owned by The Rock, which gets me excited because I love The Rock.
Wait, he owns the XFL
Mm-hmm.
from McMahon or whoever. What's the guy? The main guy, the weird guy.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
That's the WWF guy. WWE.
He also ran the
Really?
XFL.
Yeah, The Rock bought him and some investors bought the XFL.
Huh.
Yeah. He's also got an energy drink. He's got a tequila.
Really? Yeah, I knew he owns a tequila, and it's not like the Rock tequila, but there's a tequila
Terramana.
that the Rock owns.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
What's it called?
Terramana.
Huh.
I actually have it on my to-do list to try his energy drink. I know a lot about The Rock, apparently. He's the most electrifying man in entertainment.
Yeah, you're kind of all in on The Rock now, aren't you?
Well, so you have to understand. I grew up watching the WCW, which is like the underdog wrestling network, right?
Yeah.
And I was watching it when
I
Hulk
like
Hogan
WCW too, yeah.
came over. And I had grown up knowing of Hulk Hogan because my grandpa and my brothers watch wrestling. But it was Hulk Hogan as a bad guy, which was awesome.
WCW, he was a bad guy,
Yeah,
right?
it was the NWO, right? Hollywood Hogan, he had the black on,
Yeah.
and like...
New World Order.
Yeah, that was great. Then, I didn't know the inner workings, but WCW just punted everything.
Okay.
Financial issues, talent issues, there's just problems. So they go away, and then, like, I'm in the weird phase where, like, all of my favorite wrestlers aren't wrestling anymore. And I had my cousin Adam was really big into the WWF at the time. That's what he watched. And
that was a big, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
that's when I started watching, when it was Stone Cold versus The Rock.
Okay.
And The Rock was originally the heel.
Yeah.
And I thought he was hilarious.
Can you smell what The Rock's cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burnt toast, apparently. Anyways, but it turns out he's apparently just like a genuinely nice person.
Yeah, Rock is, yeah. He's done a good job of transmitting that through the socials. He does a lot of work there. Okay, so cards I should look at is Eros and something else. Yellow cards. Wait, can we just look them up online first?
Yeah.
Eros. Jonathan, could you pop Eros up? EROS? God of Love. God of Love? Or just the concept of love?
Oh, there's no
I suppose.
image.
There it is, a 2-cost ally.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm already,
he was in that stack I handed you.
I'm already sold. And then what's the other one?
That's what kind of looks like you.
Yeah, look. I am Eros now.
Gotta love.
Love each other. Ding. Eros. Isn't Eros the like passionate bodily love though? And agape is like the the selfless love, and then there's a familial love.
There's
At one
Eros.
point, I definitely knew that.
Yeah, me too. That was a big thing for a
Oh,
minute.
it's like a clown.
What else are we looking at?
What else am I looking at? One way or another.
What kind of card is that?
Yellow card. What would I
One way.
replace here, though?
Cost 0. Okay.
Search the encounter for a side scheme, reveal it, and draw 3 cards?
You have to really know you can deal with that.
No, that's amazing, though, because Justice a lot of times has nothing to do.
Absolutely.
And then you Skilled Investigator for a 4th card, and there you go.
And maybe you give your buddy a card too?
Maybe. Do you want a Skilled Investigator for you? Pull one out. I'll put it in there.
You only run 1?
Eros is Thanos' brother.
Oh, plus it's got White Tiger on it.
I'm going to do this.
If you're out there and you work on this game and you're hearing me, White Tiger Hero, just think about it.
Think about it.
What's the card I'm looking for you? That 0 coster.
Skilled Investigator, yeah. So I think the cuts... I'm going to leave Rocket in because, of course... I'm going to cut the van, man. I don't need the van, right?
We don't need
the van. We don't need the van. That's going to be your Skilled Investigator.
We got allies.
We got allies. We got time.
I'm on leadership, so YOLO.
Eros is the Greek name for Cupid.
Which seems like you're...
Or Cupid is the Roman name for Eros. Assume that works.
Hey, Caesar over in Discord saying, thank goodness Zach finally got to the Taylor Swift documentary. He's right. Anyone can appreciate it. It's top notch.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. It was very much built for me.
Yeah,
as a human.
It's kind of crazy whenever it's built for somebody and they don't watch it for like 7 years.
I had to
You
just
just want to share the experience with them.
let the excitement build. It was phenomenal.
I don't need Jack Flag. Get out of here. I don't need you. I'm going to put Eros in your place.
That sounds like something you would say.
You're too
I
expensive.
don't need Jack Flag.
I don't need Jack
I need
Flag.
Jack Flag. You know what I mean?
All right, and then one way or another, let's go 1 counterintelligence. I can always search it out with Coulson. I'm happy to have 1. And 1 for justice. 2 one way or another's.
I'm putting all of the encounter sets on the
No, I
table
only want 1. I only want 1.
so that we can randomly pick them.
Okay. Done, done, done. Done, done. Brandon.
Don't pay attention.
Ooh, I unsleeved all the Venom cards. Uh-oh.
Oh, the literal Venom cards?
The little Venom cards, I'll find them.
It's okay.
Put it on my post-stream to-do list.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here they are. Okay, I gotta sleeve those guys back. Yeah, you got it, Retro. Retro Daniel. You think that means that was the original Daniel?
The OG?
It's the retro version? I guess it'd be hard if you're here now. To be retro now is difficult. If you're the source. Maybe it's a modern Daniel who's modeling himself, I suppose herself, after a previous Daniel, making them the retro Daniel.
Perhaps, my dude.
You know, things to think about. Definitely worth thinking about that. Ooh, and guess who's got to change the camera angle because cooperative games bring a whole new level of work. It's me. I have to do that.
Makes you feel better. Look at all these beautiful modular sets we get to randomly choose from.
Look at that. You can actually see the board quite well. Let's just not flip.
That's like the first couple of streams.
Yeah, it was just like a hard angle on the board and
Then we had the camera that we could move.
Yeah.
People were like, it makes me kind of nauseous. We were trying something.
Yeah, that's right. It makes me kind of nauseous. I'm like, oh, well, that's a bummer. I'm going to shuffle this. I'm going to arrange the camera. Jonathan's working the stream, so I can be sure to...
Retro Daniel says, it means that I wanted my name on Xbox years ago to be Daniel and went with the first suggested name.
No, that's hilarious. It's awesome. I'm going to register my my disappointment in how convoluted this system is to move this camera. Since Jonathan's listening.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to hear me like...
Vent about it?
Yeah, yell about it.
Meanwhile,
He's never around.
I do.
He's probably thinking, why didn't you say something? And I'll say, well, I kind of did, just very passively.
Sounds like a healthy relationship.
Yeah, all the lines don't work anymore. Yeah, I like for him to find out by just reading my displeasure rather than actually saying something.
Yeah, I had a relationship like that once.
Usually those ones are in the past tense.
Yeah, had. Yeah. Would you like to know everything I've ever been disappointed or upset by all at once?
It's actually very funny, as much as it is tragic.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Mainly humorous.
Yeah. It's fine once you're on the other side.
Get Osha on the phone. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this up.
Retro Dam says Cap is retro America.
And I guess his being frozen in a glacier has always been a part of the game.
Yep.
Like, part of the story.
That's right. He's a man out of time.
I didn't fully appreciate that.
I remember when you figured out that that's what that weakness meant.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
T-Zag. Accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, I know. Everybody always says that, though, and it hasn't happened yet. Ergo, it won't.
That's right. Swifty Tane, can you play Champions by yourself? You absolutely can. 1 to 4 players. Technically 1 to however many you feel led to play with, but it gets real wonky past that point.
I'll be honest, this is the smoothest it's ever gone.
Stephen T saying, in quotes, have you or anyone you know ever had an accident at work? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I mean, zoom in a little bit.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
Blank says, I came back to an interesting camera angle. And now Steven's legs.
I try to, it'll drive me crazy. I try to get those triangles in the bottom right, like, perfectly the same. And I'm pretty close here.
Then Trisha saying it's a little blurry. That's true, Tor. Tor saying he wasn't a man out of time in the 40s comics.
That's right, he was a man in time.
He was just a man in time punching Nazis.
Punching Nazis. Okay, can you flip a card up, face up?
I can. Would you like me to?
Yeah. That's pretty good. All right, let's go blurry. Bring it in.
Keith McDaniel says it seems like Mad Titan's getting close. It is. I think we charged for it last week.
Which means we know it's on the way. Well,
nope.
It means we know that they said it's on the way.
We've been told it's on the way.
That's pretty good. All right, John. That one went well.
So you publicly call them out, and then
I feel like that's
worked.
when things start working as long as you bring enough angst to them. Is this? Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Prepare to game says the Hood's true heroic difficulty. Spending an hour to set him up.
Okay, so now we get to play the game, huh?
Would you like to? Let me read.
I can't believe you can't see this in the shot.
I know.
Mic. Isn't that crazy? We've done a good job. The audio, I feel like, is locked. I think it's done.
I appreciate you saying "we" as though I did anything.
Well, a lot of times you have to test. Zach, could you say something for me?
I sat here.
Testing.
I approved it.
Testing. This is me.
Oh, I have done a lot of that. Okay, we're gonna making connections 1A. The Hood stage 1 and 2. Are we playing expert?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna play expert. So 2 and 3 in the expert cards. We're not doing heroic.
Nice.
Stage 2 and 3. Then we're gonna choose 7 modular sets, choosing randomly of these that are on the table. I'm gonna let you choose. Don't look.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 21 here. Therefore, I'm going to choose one. This one.
Okay.
And then I see 6 more.
6 more. So we're just going to stack them right here.
I'm going to roll a d20.
Crisscross, you know.
Okay, crisscross applesauce. I'm going to start 1 here, and I'm going to snake up.
Okay.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You got it. Yep. And we'll even integrate them from top down. You know what I mean?
10.
We'll just grab the top, whatever the top one is.
I like that system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See you, Steven.
Where am I going?
Well, Steven Teese.
Oh. Wow, this is a low rolling D20. Must be one that I use for D&D. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are low rolls good in D&D?
No. It is insane though that it's only rolled like under 8. I think it started with 10, so I guess that's it's what is wrong with this D20? It's all 5, 4, 2, 8.
I'm starting to
17. There we go. 20, 19, 18, 17. Okay, I think that's 7.
Yep, that's 7. All right, so we're just going to stack the rest of these up.
Do you want to crisscross apples?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
They're all just modular sets. It's a big pile of randomness. We could also just play where we take all the modular sets and we shuffle them all together. And then we, do encounter sets that way. Okay. So, there we go. And we're back. All right.
I know everything's blurry.
Choose one of those sets at random. So hand me the top one. And we're going to shuffle that in without looking at it.
Is it bright enough? Lighting look good? Everything sound good?
This comes in with 2.
Feel good?
2 on it. Gets to 10, we advance. We're going to start on stage 2 of the hood.
Richard did a good suggestion here. We should do an Arkham Iron Man stream. So, like, not Iron Man the hero, but Iron Man the idea. Like, those Iron Man races where you do all the exercises and you run for 1,000 years and then you sleep while you run and you run while you sleep. And that kind of stuff. We should do that with Arkham and just play, like, the entire campaign.
One setting.
One stream. And see if we go crazy.
That would take us, like, over a day.
Yeah. That's the point, yeah. And then we should also be testing those cocktails at the same time.
One on the hour, every hour.
Every hour.
24 hours straight.
26 drinks later.
That would get sloppy. Hour 20.
Hour 20 would never be seen. Hour 5 would be questionable at that point.
It would just be giggles.
Be giggles and then the
all right, check
crashing on screen.
We're right back into the fun territory. Stage 2. When revealed, choose a set aside side scheme. So we're immediately going to enter, get an extra one.
Okay.
He's got 2 schemes instead of 1 at this stage. And now instead of discarding the top card and then getting it if it's not a hood card, we discard the top 2 and deal the first card discard this way that does not belong to the hood to yourself face down.
Okay. So we want hood cards here.
Yeah. But we just increase the odds that we won't see a hood card.
Richard Dano says it takes Mythosbusters 10 to 12 hours.
Well, we're not Mythosbusters, man.
That's right. We need at least
do they do it
double
on TTS?
The time for random, worthless conversation.
Like Toast and The Rock. It's been a day.
And Tay-Tay. You talked about everything you love today. You even talked about your wife.
This is bingo list, man. Right down the middle.
I got a board. You're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski, etc.
Lassie?
What is it?
Lasse?
Yeah, Lassie.
We're using the old standard expert app. I'm not ready to. We'll get there.
The new expert's harder.
Yeah,
it's way harder.
Blank says, but how often do Mythosbusters talk about food and Taylor Swift though?
Probably fairly often. Is Mythosbusters that Sean and them, or is that Pete and Frank? Frank and Peter.
Drawn to the Flame?
That's Drawn to the Flame, isn't it? Yeah.
Vincent, that's hilarious. I won't refute anything. I neither deny or agree.
Sometimes I go, like when I was resetting the password on Twitch here recently, they do a really... It's very effective. You go to twitch.tv, right? The homepage. Mm-hmm. And then at the very top, their hero banner is basically just a popular stream that's happening at the time. And I was like, oh, this person's streaming something and it looks interesting. And then I clicked on it and then I was like watching it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, sucked in.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if we could ever be that. And then I realized, no, we couldn't. Mm-hmm. Richard now says it's Sean and them. Yeah.
I'm leadership, so I'll go first.
People like watching video games, I think.
That's so easy to see why.
Is it because we've been an hour on stream and we haven't even done anything yet?
Yeah. Well, it's also
some people like to take it easy. This is the audience. This is the crowd. This is the crew. We're all here together, not to be tantalized for some kind of sensory overload or experience.
Well, I feel like,
but to genuinely connect and enjoy the moments we have together.
I feel like watching a video game though is like, it's like watching a show.
Yeah, it is.
So like it's not.
You mean entertaining?
Yeah. There's a lot of.
What's it like watching this?
Don't want to know. Prepare to Game says, wait, is this the Hood Expert with Groot?
Is that bad?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
If we lose fast, guess what?
I'm changing my deck. I think if we lose fast, I've got some really good confusion cards that I can add. Wait. I'm a Guardian, right? I need to be playing Think Fast. Straight up. Take a damage, confuse the villain.
No, your tokens prevent you from taking damage. Your growth tokens.
So I can't take the damage? Is that what you're saying?
The growth tokens have to be triggered on the other side.
Oh, yeah, and I don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
So this is expressly not a Groot card.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
He's not a fast thinker.
I could give him a sonic rifle. Shoot an confusion
Hey,
token.
K Slipper said I'm here for the food chat. I don't even play the card game.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
That's great. That's great. Okay. Pan sauces, man. Pan sauces. That's where it's at. That's when you level up.
Apparently you can play that card.
Of course I can play it.
What's it say?
It's not a cost of damage. It says take 1 damage,
So
confuse the villain.
you could do that, and then the token would prevent it.
Yeah. But you don't want to lose your growth counters, right? Isn't that kind of the point? Or is it a free card for Groot? Pay and confuse the villain. Let's put 1 in.
I know.
Let's see how it plays. Let's just keep working this deck over a little bit. No, let's do it as it is, Zach. Let's do it as it is.
PMK says, I'm here for the card game. I don't even eat. We were talking about that. Soylent? All right.
This is my opening hand.
Hold on, before we do that.
I think we're supposed to do this before we even set up the game.
Okay. Peter Quill, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Element Gun and branch your hand. Setups happen after my opening hand?
Yes. That's right. Keeping this. Eros is questionable. Thwart event, sense of justice, that seems right. Fertile ground is like the whole point of the deck, right? So, oh wow, we've got an opening here. I play sense of justice. I play fertile ground. And then I play a skilled investigator. That seems awesome. And then if I happen to draw a 1-cost thwart event, I am in the money off of fertile ground.
I'm going to keep these 3, get an ally on the discard pile so I can make the call if needs be.
K Slippers says if they don't start talking about baloney in the next few minutes, I'll have to give this stream a thumbs down. K Slippers, saw your comment on our YouTube channel about the Ashes stream. I'm glad you love that. That's awesome. That means a lot. That was a hilarious stream. That was unexpected. This one's kind of gone off the rails as well. But, you know, as long as there's still a couple hundred people watching, we'll continue going off the rails. We will just keep... If you guys are unwilling to turn it off, we'll test the boundaries. Okay, I'm done. I don't even need a mulligan.
All right. Let's trigger this ability.
Wait a minute. That's wrong. If I don't need a mulligan, I should take one. Because then I might get a thwart event that costs me 1 or a double.
Yep.
That's fine.
How many cards do you get?
Oops. Whoops.
One way to win, draw a lot of cards.
Whoopsies.
Adrian says rails are for the weak-minded. I agree.
Now we don't get to. Now you do the setup stuff. Have you done all your setups? Has Hood done all of his setups?
Let me do mine real quick. I get a element gun.
I think you do your setups.
It's fine.
And then the Hood does theirs, or maybe they do theirs and then we do ours. I don't know. I spent so long since I've read the rule book clearly. Just not going to start now.
That card's crazy. All right. Now we'll just set up for me. Discard the top 2.
Oh, apparently we see those before we draw hands. Again, I'll find the chart at some point.
So I'm going to have an exhaustion face down.
Ugh. Well, you can go in. No, you may as well
Just for you.
defend, I guess. I have a master plan coming in.
The first thing you use master plan.
Okay, so no side schemes.
What's it say?
Place 4 on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes, discard cards until you reveal one.
All right. Well, let's figure that out.
Peter's got it. Villain setup, draw cards, hero setup. Okay. Vincent. That's hilarious. I was going to say, I think it's been a while since even the devs have seen the original rules. Shots fired.
All right, I'm going to use my Smooth Talker ability.
Mm-hmm.
Let's swap this card with the top card of my deck. That card's in here, eh?
What do you got?
Strength in numbers.
All right, you're playing that deck. Good.
All right, let's flip to Star-Lord.
Did you read your strategy section?
I get it. I want a bunch of allies, and then they're all guardians, so I have the card that all my guardians get +2/+2 for the round. And then until I play that card, I just want to use them for cards like Strength and Numbers. And then he also like gives himself a bunch of encounter cards, so the allies help you like deal with that reality.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay.
All right. Switched when I played. I'm going to play Moxie, so I'm +1 to all my stats this round. Then I will... What could go wrong? When I play a card from my hand, deal myself a face-down encounter card, reduce the resource cost by 3.
You can do that once?
Per round.
Okay.
So I'm going to play an Element Gun for free.
This is exactly the kind of deck you should be playing.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of baloney, this deck is baloney.
Bologna sandwich.
Exhaust, spend a resource, deal 3 to an enemy. That doesn't seem worth it.
Every turn?
Exhaust and spend 1 for
1
3?
for 3? For the rest of the
you
game?
gotta pay 3 for it?
I paid nothing for it. I
Well,
deal with this
right,
card.
you factor that out, but it's still factored in.
I'm going to be exhausted. It'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Then... It's not really relevant at this particular juncture, but it's going to be so good.
Hey, play more cards, man. We need to play already. I'm going to call in an action. 2 growth counters. We didn't make any growth counters, did we?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to use these Wrecking Crew tokens. If I get to 10, I'll turn into Wrecker. Actually, a pretty cool use for these. My gosh, Jonathan did a really outstanding job.
I'm going to play the Falcon. Oh, wait. Do you have your obligation?
Yep.
Let me shuffle that in. His gun also gives him access to other cards he needs.
I saw that in the chat.
Yeah. I know it's important. There's a reason it lets me go get it at the start of the turn, and it's in his art.
Oh, right. So, okay, so it also is a threshold for certain cards?
Yeah. So when heroes play, I look at the top 3. For each treasury, I remove a threat.
0.
0.
Max value.
But the boosties are 1 and discard an identity card from hand.
Identity card? What are you talking about? This is an identity card.
No, like a card that matches your...
Oh. Like a hero-specific card, basically?
And then the boost card after that, it gives him 2 more boost cards. The boost card after that is take a damage and give the enemy another boost card.
That's horrible. Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first one? Discard a card, discard a hero card?
Yeah. I'll remove this with old Falconator. Your Justice, should I leave this for you?
No, it's fine.
I'm
not in a hurry.
All right. I didn't know if you had cards that are like, if you clear a scheme, draw a card.
It's only side schemes.
Okay. And then I'll punch for 3 because of Moxie.
Going to 19 or 29?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet, huh? You want to give yourself some more encounter cards?
Let's exhaust this as a hero-specific card, so whatever. Take 3. All right, over to you.
Has piercing, too.
Nailed it.
All right, let's play Fertile Ground with Counterintelligence. This is my least relevant card in my hand right now. I've got Power in all of us, so like I could maybe draw from Fertile Ground into a neutral too, like an Ironheart, and keep the situation going. So I'm holding off. Exhaust, place a growth counter, and then draw a card. Ooh, drew into Power of Justice. Now that gets different. Great, that means I get to put out Vine Spikes. See, you just gotta play well. Sense of Justice with Power of Justice. Skilled Investigator and Vine Spikes. Powering all of us. And that's how you play Groot, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all day. And then, I suppose we're supposed to roll up. What's his hero ability? You basically get healsies. Okay, but we don't want to do that. I think the deck told me not to do that.
All your best cards are based on the number of growth counters you have on.
Mm-hmm.
You also have cards to just put growth counters on, so that's nice.
Well, why not let's just use some Vine Spikes. I'll do 4. Let's go. I don't need growth counters.
We'll just punch him to death.
We'll just kill this guy.
My man.
Plus
+1
this
defense.
guy. Killing, you know,
Alright.
comic books. How can you kill? You know, it's all comics. I probably should have stayed on Alter Ego there, eh?
I don't think so.
Well, you've got an ally. I don't. I got you a Skilled Investigator for next turn, though.
We like the stock. All right, 2 going.
Ooh, but I also do 4 Justice with no... Oh, Sense of Justice. Yeah. Oh, sorry, looking at my other turn.
You're good. Coming at me. He's going to attack for 1 plus a boost.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll take it. Choosing this card 1 identity-specific card.
I feel like I'm about to defend an attack here.
So then that was White Rabbit was the card that popped. So I take 2. And then, actually, I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to block.
There you go.
Genius. Genius play. And then he's going to attack you.
I'm blocking.
Okay. Boost. Terminatrix means give the enemy 2 more boost cards.
Yeah, that's why.
Take 1 damage. And give the enemy another boost card. So we have 2 more coming. +2. And stun the character you control with the highest attack value.
Easy.
But it was a 3 attack. So you covered it
I
up.
covered her right up.
Then we do bad cards.
Tokens are good, man.
Exhaustion. Surge. Madam Mask from the Hood. She's got guard. When revealed, resolve the Hood's foul play ability. Discard the top 2. And this will go in my stack. This little advance. Assault. He's going to attack me. I'll just take it. 1 plus 0. We're fine.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I just had a feeling. The Anachronauts. When defeated, shuffle each temporal card in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Comes in with 6 threat on it.
Oh no, that's gonna get master planned. Yikes.
Advance. He's going to scheme. 2 plus special. Give the enemy a tough status card and another boost card. Discard the lowest cost support you control. I don't have any. So that's fine. 2 scheme on.
This is turning out okay, actually.
Yeah, we're just fine. Go ahead.
That's all that happened?
That's it.
All right, master plan here is not bad. We don't have to get a new one. We just got a 10 on the extra card one. So blinking lights ahead.
Nah, that's what justice is for.
I know you love extra cards, so.
That's really not that bad.
And then caught off guard, discard an upgrade.
Well, skill investigator is going away, and I'm not getting one. That's
Yeah,
what's
I've
going
got
on.
another one, so here it goes.
I saw my dreams vanish right in front of me. All right, this pass over to you. Do your best.
I am
tough.
Groot.
But this is what that
Groot in the
piercing ignores tough, or it knocks it off and does the damage.
It removes the tough before the attack resolves. Yeah. Pow, pow, power wheels.
She's got guard though, so gotta deal with her first.
Okay, and then I'm supposed to go to Alter Ego and use my action and my Fertile Ground. So we'll kick it off by playing this here Skilled Investigator. Actually, I shouldn't even play that yet. Let's not play that yet. Let's start with a 4 Justice. We're going to use Sense of Justice to exhaust to generate the that thing that I need. And then we'll go here. Another 4 Justice is used, so we'll remove 4 there. And I might end up holding a card in the next turn. So I'm gonna get rid of this I Am Groot. It's not gonna be good for me yet. Okay, then I've got a few other things I would like to do. Superpower. So it would say superpower in it like that. Okay. Yep. Understood. Then I'm gonna roll down.
Yep. That's what the Groot's got to do.
I'm gonna gain 2 growth counters.
You got that fertile ground too.
I'm gonna fertile ground, gain 1 growth counter. I'm turning into the Wrecking Crew, which I find to be awesome. Like, can you imagine a comic, you know, where Groot just starts turning into the Wrecking Crew? I can imagine that. Draw a card. Oh yeah. How about Fruition? Let's place 2 growth counters.
Well, boom. The next round you're gonna get what? 3 more.
Then we'll play a Skilled Investigator, and then we'll play out a Deft Focus.
All right. So next round you're gonna be pretty baller.
Yeah, don't worry. It's happening slowly but surely. I assure you.
Meanwhile, I'll deal with my own problems. Thank you very much.
Look at me, though. Making a forest, man. Building to theme. Doing some damage.
All right, well.
Growing some limbs.
We're just going to YOLO this one.
Putting some vines in the ground.
I'm going to play a Hawkeye for free.
Nice. Don't forget about Guard, either.
I have not forgotten.
Guard, but not forgotten. And it's...
I'm going to play Strength in Numbers.
Hey, I can 4 Justice the 4 here if that's safer. That seems better, right?
It is a lot safer.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm going to exhaust those 2 to draw 2 cards.
We've got an extra card here also, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, apparently this is a Justice deck, but, you know, it's building. Does he have a thwart version of Vine Spikes? Chat?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
And he's got cards that do damage or remove threat equal to that number.
Yeah, great.
So you could like remove 9 in one.
I may have one of those in my next hand. I do. I definitely do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so good once he gets going. But you have to get going.
I'm getting going. I've already begun to go. I don't like Lashing Vines as much.
Okay. Then let's play...
I understand. So then Sense of Justice and Deft is going to be a -2. That's good.
The Kate Bishop Hawkeye.
Dude, I'm fixing to one-shot that Anachronauts next turn. Wait, you have another Hawkeye?
Yeah.
2 Hawks?
Welcome to later this year when the TV show comes out with these 2 characters in it.
2 Hawks was my my rap name.
2 Hawks, 1 Step this time.
Hard to get on the billboard.
I mean, here's the bummer, dude. When she's defeated, I resolve his foul play ability.
Well, bring her on then.
But I may as well not take her attack, right?
You
I'm
can
gonna have
block,
to get rid of it at some
right? You
point.
can block with Hawkeye. Wait, did he take damage this turn?
No, I used to draw a card.
Oh, right on. You block with him.
I just haven't. I'm gonna punch her for 2 and use the gun for the other 3.
A heavy, heavy burden.
So my, that's cool. I gotta go down to Alter Ego.
Is that a non-hood card?
It is my obligation.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine, right?
Yeah, I like it. We like this die. All right, in the round.
Yeah, a lot of birds on your board. Well noticed by Blank.
Yeah.
2 Hawkeyes and a Falcon.
And a Star-Lord.
And you're the Lord of the Stars. I mean, this is a theme deck. This is a theme deck. Okay, everything ready?
I am amazed at how quickly I'm getting all these allies out.
People build a lot better decks than we build.
Yeah, it helps that he gets -3 every turn.
Yeah, that definitely will speed you up.
But you're on a different kind of path.
These guys go together.
Star-Lord's ally is Wonkstown. Oh my goodness.
We need to have that. Oh no, that 5 health ally is not.
I need more ally spots.
All right, we got 2 coming in. Then we're gonna resolve some attacks. Oh, didn't we resolve the Hood's ability?
No.
That's...
Did you see Super Matey's recommended change to the name of this deck? Foul play.
That's really great. They're just objectively excellent. Yeah, attacks me. Schemes against me. Give me a schemer.
2+ special. Exhaust a character you control. Give the enemy another boost card.
That's just very unfortunate.
2+3. How about we take 5?
I have to exhaust here.
Yep.
And then a 5 threat.
Mm-hmm.
If we hadn't switched up that 4 Justice play, we'd be going. We'd be sending it.
He's attacking me.
5 for real? That's crazy.
I'm gonna block with Kate Bishop.
Okay. You mean Hawkeye?
Yes, but they're still on the board, so it's easier.
Yeah.
1+3.
Good.
That was a good choice.
Good jobs.
Glad I called her. Then we get the bad
phone
cards.
this one into Kate. Okay, heroic. Here we come. Establish dominance attached to my identity. After the hood activates against me, resolve foul play. And then in alter ego, I can exhaust to place 2 threat on the main scheme and discard this card. But I'm already exhausted. You see, is the problem.
Yeah.
And then Shadows of the Past. Let's go.
Ooh, I haven't seen. This is the bugs, right?
Fernax. Reveal my side scheme. Blazing Inferno. After the villain phase begins, 2 indirect damage to each player. That is terrifying.
They get your growth counters out of here, you know?
That's terrible.
We got some work to do.
I say Arcanauts.
Tree man.
Nowhere. Yeah, I know, right? But I got to build. I got to plant. You got to plant a tree before you can watch it blossom.
And then this thing...
Bloom, brother.
Activate? No, we're in the bad cards phase, so it's not
You
activating.
can have that. And shuffle those guys
Oh,
in.
cool.
Shadow of the Past is gone. Okay, what's Fernax up to? After activate still 2, so a lot of indirect damage.
Yeah, your weakness. Oh, and I'll do 2 damage to him.
That's so helpful, dude. It's so helpful.
Yeah, because you can do 5 and get a growth counter. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll resolve.
Yeah.
Beetle. After Beetle attacks and damages, you discard the lowest cost upgrade you control. I'll pop him with an arrow. Banishment.
Can you arrow this if it comes into play? Like via Shadows?
Yeah, I think so.
Reveal your set-aside nemesis.
It says after a minion enters play.
Put it into play, yeah. Okay, enters play, put it into play.
I'm going to go ahead and flip
I don't know.
to Peter Quill. Then I will exhaust and remove this from the game. It's fine. Sinister Onslaught. When revealed in my alter ego form, each criminal enemy in play schemes.
You have 1.
If nothing schemes, then this card gains surge. That's actually
schemes for 1. That's incredible.
That was about as good as
the greatest card you could ever have asked for.
That could have done.
Wonderful.
End of the round. Leaders, the first player taking passes. Thank you for playing. All right.
I've got a heck of a turn coming up here. Heck of a turn. Oof. Wow. This deck's fun, man.
He likes the stock.
That's super fun. Oh my gosh, it's going to be such a good turn.
All right. I'm going to use my ability. I'm going to swap this for the top card of my deck.
Calling an action, 2 growth counters. Calling an action, fertile ground.
Go ahead. How do I get the if Stinger's in the deck? How do I get the Avenger trait? That's what I want to know. But here's what I'm gonna do.
How do you get the Avenger trait? What does it say?
She says, "Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait."
There's got to be a sneaky way to do it, right? Do you have Honorary Avenger?
Not that I'm aware of.
Make the call to put her into play.
That works, huh?
Yeah. See, the rules are getting weird now. You got people playing the game.
Let's go team training. All my allies get +1 health. Choose my ability. Yellow, right? We're gonna play a Nova Prime for 2.
Oh, that looks awesome.
He is awesome.
What is this? Like some
After
kind of
Nova
Super
Prime
Saiyan?
enters, after you play him from your hand, defeat a non-elite minion.
Oh, that's easy. Not the best value there for 2 damage, but not terrible.
I mean, it's just free, and then he still does 9.
Yeah.
Which is good. All right, Hawkeye's gonna punch the tough off this guy.
Punch the tough right off of him. What about your piercing thing? You've already got.
I need a card for that.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. It's just
But the value.
Then I will punch him for 5. So he's gonna go down to 17.
With your little guys.
Uh-huh.
You ever thought about thwarting with those instead?
It's also oh yeah, I can do that.
You know, like how we play the game effectively.
So he should be at what, 22?
Using the thwart values.
So I can move 4. Where would you like me to remove?
Well, let's think about it for a second. I was just saying that to.
You're totally not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not letting it affect me. I'm beyond that as a human.
Did you swing with Starler? No, you exhausted Starler, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
And you got 4
the
coming
hood
in?
should have schemed? For what purpose?
Did he not?
Oh, because he's criminal.
Oh.
He also schemes.
So he sends it.
Yeah, for 2 plus, he gets his pistol.
Wow. He's a criminal enemy. Okay, well, that it does stand to reason. Wait, why did we start on B? Was that normal?
Yeah, 1A, 1B. Then we go to 2A.
Oh. Choose one set aside modular, shuffle it in, place an acceleration token on the main scheme. And then activate the hood's ability. So we missed that one in a big way.
It's alright, we'll just do it now.
Let's just do it now. Scheme.
Thomas, I did not use a resource to do the element gun. He's still tough. No, I knocked the top off.
Yeah, you Hawkeyed him.
Alright, so you were the first 2, you were first player. So you get an advance.
Cool.
And I get a Fan the Flames.
Can we resolve those now, technically? Are they resolvable?
Technically, we should have resolved them
Let's
back
do that.
then, yeah.
So let's scheme the hood again.
2 plus 1, 3.
Okay.
Then Fan the Flames, take 2 indirect damage. If Blazing Inferno is in play,
It is.
take an additional indirect damage. If Fernax is in play,
It is.
so I take 4 indirect damage.
Just put on Starler.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day. Okay, now we're right. That's good. Okay, let's think about me. Okay, so I've got a stun token. This is a problem. Ergo...
I got 4 to remove from something.
Did I got exhausted last turn? That's a real bummer. Okay. So you've got 4 threat.
Yeah, or 3 damage and 2 threat, or 2 threat and 3 damage.
I think you're just gonna have to kill that Fernax.
I'm okay with that.
As much as I hate it. That stun is such a problem.
Yeah, because you can't play the attack
I
card.
can't play the big attack card.
It'd be worth so much.
It'd be worth so much.
But the threat removal card is going to be Bugatti.
It is gonna be Boogs.
So get on down with your rat cell.
Okay. Man, this is horrible. Just like he's just putting out some hits, man. Okay, well, I love these root stomps, but unfortunately, they're gonna do nothing for me. That we get the extra card and 2 for that. I think that's what we got to do. Let's roll up.
Those are growth counters.
Yeah, it's gonna be confusing, isn't it?
It's fine.
Roll up, and then we're gonna play Ironheart.
Come on now.
Draw a card. Then we're gonna play Quake, Power of Justice.
Come on. I like it.
Let's get those guys out here. Then we're gonna Sense of Justice stuff focus for an I am Groot quotation marks, capital I, capital A, capital G
AMG.
thwart version. Remove 9. I'm going to remove 9 there.
Whoosh. That's a very smart tree.
This tree knows what's up. Then we'll use Quake. Remove 1 here.
Cleared
It's
it.
out of here.
You didn't get to draw a card or something?
Yeah, Skilled Investigator. That's
Plus
right.
all those temporal cards are coming back in the deck.
Oh, man. You know what's crazy? I drew into a genius. So this is so sad, but what I'm going to do is actually play I Am Groot ! With periods with this genius.
Just to clear
The stun.
Yeah.
And it's so sad, though.
Yeah. But at least
But it's worth something. Don't hold cards in the game, right?
you get the card out of here.
Acceleration on the main, that's right.
I put it there.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Ironheart is going to probably thwart 1 off the main.
Mm-hmm.
Give us some time. These guys each take a damage. And then I'm going to convert my growthies to green. Since it's more tree-like.
I do the same thing.
Okay. 3. 3. 3.
We're about to have a big turn.
We are or they are?
We are.
9. Okay. So we did it all. We've used everything. The only thing we didn't get to use is Vine Spikes. Okay. And now he's about to have a big turn against me. It's going to be very bad for me. But that's why we play. That's why we play.
All right.
We're built up, though. We're ramped up. We're doing ollies, hitting the half pipe.
What do you call it when you keep a trick going?
Manual?
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Hawk Special?
Yep. You can make all the points that way. Add 3. We're currently at 9 of 16.
He's attacking me.
And then after the villain phase begins, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. I'm going to lose 2 growth counters. I'm going from 9 to 7.
How many?
2 indirect.
All right.
And then after the hood activates against me, I got a foul play trigger as well. And then nothing there. All right, so then he activates against you.
Okay. Let me actually take this indirect slightly different. If I put it both on... No, that's fine.
Yeah, you got some health to play with. This is not terrible. This is all very bad. That Shadows of the Past stuff is pretty tough. I don't like it. It's tough. Why do they make it so hard? Shadows of the Past.
I may as
What did
well.
the past ever do to you? I like Groot a lot already.
All right.
Big Groot fan. I need a hand.
Do you have some, can you send an ally onto this boss?
I have plenty allies to send.
My allies are going to be worth a lot next round.
Yeah, I'll send them both.
All right. 2 attack, coming at whichever one you don't want.
Wait, hold on a second. Defends an attack. Because that's the active defending. Right? Yeah, right. Who's dying? Who do you want to die?
Any of your allies.
Quake is the most valuable currently.
2 coming at you, +1, 3.
Okay.
Then he's actually attacking you.
Okay, when he activates against me, after he activates against me, okay, I need to do his foul play. So he's coming to me. I need to be standing. Quake in the pocket?
Yeah.
It's only a 2 damage attack. Could take it to the growth. Because if a minion schemes, Quake goes.
All right. 2 plus, he gets another gun. It's actually 4. Or no, 3. All right. Then we go to bad cards.
Oh, he needs to resolve foul play against me with those 2.
Those 2. So it would have been mine first. So you get that.
Okay, so I've got a Chitauri soldier coming in.
Then we do bad cards. Okay. All right. Over to me. Wilt, this is for you.
Hey, this is okay, right? I'm going to remove 3 and discard this.
You don't want to roll down?
I am. But I have to get rid of this established dominance by exhausting my identity.
Absolutely.
So let's go.
This will let you use your thing, get more growth counters, and pop
I'll
up.
net 0 ultimately this turn.
Gang up. Villain attacks me at 4. So I'm going to send...
Someone's got to die. I do have a 3 health minion coming in.
It's coming.
So even if Hawkeye goes, Nova Prime is a 3 shot on that minion I'm about to get. So Hawkeye's not super critical. Oh my gosh, is that right, Daniel? I think he still activates against me. Even if I block with an ally, he activated against me, and then I chose to block with an ally.
I'll actually block with the Falcon. Because I got 1 life left.
Yeah.
+3.
That's a good one. Oh, he's got the T-Rex again.
Yeah.
All right. Surprise.
Surprise, Rex.
Okay, this one is the villain.
Did you remove it? Or discard it?
It just discarded. Just discarded. I removed the growth counters. Chitauri Soldier. Hawkeye.
Pop him.
For 2. And Wild Run. We're going to reveal discard a random card from hand. Do you want to pop him as well?
Oh, yeah. Easier is what you got.
That's a Nova Prime right there.
About to be a clean sweep.
Awesome.
Don't look at me.
Thanks, dude.
That's it, though. Here we go. Over to you.
All right, first things first.
On the realist.
Yeah. Exhaust Fertile Ground. Place a growth counter on. Draw a card. Action. Place 2 growth counters. T becomes 4. Turns into a 3. Ability. Establish dominance. Exhaust my identity. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. Dominance established. Getting wrecked.
Apparently, Anachronauts and Temporal really synergize well together, so we got lucky that this is such a good deck against us.
Fruition. 2 growth counters on group.
Come on now. It's my new catchphrase. Come on now. Slightly accented in Oklahoma dialect.
Oklahoma. Hey, how are you? Oklahoma wrestling accent.
Come on now.
Come on now.
So true though, like Coach Bible.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Willie? I know I wasn't running as fast as I could.
Look over, you see him doing this while you're running.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god.
Stick out my thumb, tell whether he's moving.
Mr. J, how the heck do you guys have the hood already? Well, we flew it in from, just kidding. Asmodee sent it to us early for the Gen Con preview stream, like the internet, whatever, Gen Con at home. I don't know what they're calling it. So we still have it, and we're continuing to play it because we enjoy it and people like watching it.
Okay. It's not a superpower. I get it. Oh.
Can't you see?
Can you feel it? I'm gonna be okay. Okay. So, do you have any cheeky way to get 1 thwart off of that Blazing Inferno? Just asking for a friend. On your turn specifically. Like on my turn, rather. Okay.
I'm going to just verify.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Really? You don't have to. It's just a Skilled Investigator draw for me. Alright, think about it, but don't worry about it. We're gonna play for Justice.
You know...
Wait, I can just wait till your turn and I'll play the 4. Well, no, then I go to the draw. The draw is what I'm trying to play around, but
I mean, like, if you do need to draw something to play something that you can't play on my turn.
Which is it's possible that I do that.
Yeah.
It's also possible that I don't. All right, well, let's start here then. Let's start Deft Focus.
I definitely could.
Wait a minute.
It's a different kind of turn, though. I think it is right, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I think it could be.
All right, it's not a superpower.
But I could miss, you know? Basically, I could play a Falcon from my discard pile.
Yeah.
As long as I hit at least one treachery card, then the answer is yes.
All right.
But if I miss, I cashed in a really... Yeah.
You wanna? You won't miss, man. You won't miss. There's all sorts of treacheries in there.
All right, let's make the call. See what I did there?
You truly made the call. Yeah, that's pretty
Pay
cool.
for
Pretty cool.
Play the Falcon.
Got one. Hit it. Nailed it. How many treacheries?
1.
Perfect.
Just so you're aware, we've got a 0 boost, a 1 boost, and then the third card shouldn't happen as a boost, but someone will get a character that will just hop in and do 2 damage to you. You read me?
Yes, I will be taking 2 damage. I played Fruition. I'm gonna hold off on Fruition. That was an early Fruition play. I think that's one thing you learn too. It's like you don't autoplay it. Don't autoplay. I'm looking at it now, and I think a turn is here.
You ever feel like you're in the desert?
Either way, it's too hot.
Just warm and dry.
Is it hot? We can open that door, right?
I don't know. They closed it.
Maybe you should drink our old-fashioned Nalgene made in the USA.
It's worth mentioning.
Food-grade plastic. I like 48 ounces. Carried around with me every day.
Drive over it just to prove it.
Drive over it sometimes just because I know that I can. 1,400 milliliters for our European and rest of the world friends using a sensible system of measurement. 48 ounces for those of us stuck in the past. Nalgene.com. You can find all of these fine products at Nalgene.com. Home of the water bottle.
/ Team Covenant.
Hydro Brain.
Affiliate link.
Hydro Life. Join our email newsletter, and we'll be sending out $5 off Nalgene water bottle coupons every week for the next 2 years. That's good water. All right, check this turn out. This turn's ready.
Bugatti.
It's Bugatti. For Justice. Using a sense of justice. I just have a feeling. And this Vine Shield. He needs that, right? I'm not going to be defending. To remove 4. Gotta slow that down. Then oof. Wiccan. And this could potentially be good all around. Okay. Wiccan is going to thwart for 1. Blazing Inferno. Get that out of there.
Don't you trigger that?
I will.
Yeah. After you finish play.
No, after you thwart.
Oh, that's bad. It's 0.
What? Oh, do you know that?
Yeah. Do you have to trigger the response?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I don't have to.
It's a really good card to have as a boost. If you don't have to trigger, it's fine.
It's just an. You may as well, rather than me drawing a card, I'm just not going to waste Wiccan if I know that I'm not going to get the benefit of 1 damage. I'm not going to play that because I figure I would do 1 to the Centauri Soldier, and then that would be a
but
good
I have
turn.
like Hawkeye to punch for 1, and I can punch him for 3 here. Like, it's really clean.
Hawkeye could also just remove that threat, and then I could play a Root Stomp here.
That's fine.
That opens Nova Prime to do something interesting? Yeah, because see, this is better. So then we Fruition. Let's not play Wiccan.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Play a Fruition, and then I'm going to use a Deft Focus, pitch Wiccan, Root Stomp here for killing a growth counter.
Okay.
And now we're at 10. The right amount.
All right. Hawkeye's going to punch there.
Punch.
And then these cats will remove 4 from the main scheme, and I'll leave that for you next round.
You want 2 indirect damage to both players?
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll clear that. We'll add 2 back.
Yeah. And let's go investigate.
Arsenal that.
I'll put that in the arse. Woody Wobbles. Game looks complicated. It's not. It's not.
Holy smokes.
Did you get the combo?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and then I'm supposed to go... I went up that turn, yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Wow. I drew all the cards that were relevant to this deck.
Dude, we put together a great combo because I've got this We Are Groot, give tough to a bunch of things. I can give all of your things tough. 4 growth counters, 4 tough status tokens.
We are Groot.
We Are Groot, man. Cool. We are Groot. Look at us. I hope we don't lose. Okay, given that we are Groot, let's go to 3 on the main.
That's right. Then he's attacking you.
I'm going to take it to the growth, I think.
Okay. 3?
Yeah.
Plus?
I hope it's not a 6.
We know it is 0.
Right.
3.
Whoops.
Then I'll block with Hawkeye.
Block eye.
3 plus 1. Then we'll go to bad cards. We only get 1 each this time.
That's crazy. Well, that's easy. Ancient Warrior, Quick Strike, take 2.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Apocryphus. Ooh. Discard an ally or support you control. Really?
See you, Mr. Prime. Nice knowing you.
He's got 2 health left.
He does. Cockeye, or Fuck has got 3. Same thwart values, right? You want to get him back in your deck before you reshuffle. Make sure that happens.
My turn is falling apart.
If only I could have made them tough. Can you play more allies?
Let's get rid of here.
Ah, a pain.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
All right. Token passes.
Here we go, though. Here we go. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Should we be worried about these pistols?
What pistols?
These? Like this stuff? Oh, these. They literally say the hood's pistol on them. Or should we just let him shoot at us?
I think it's fine.
Okay. What's your plan? Went out the window? You look so sad.
My plan was ruined.
You look genuinely sad.
Okay. Let's go use my ability. I'm going to play Bad Boy for free. It's a 3-cost support. When I would take any amount of damage from the villain, I can discard this card, prevent all of that damage, change to alter ego form, and draw 2.
That's cool.
Then,
Bad boy.
I'm going to pay 1 for Star-Lord's helmet. While I am in hero form, I get +1 hand size for each face down encounter card in front of me.
Wow, that's you get. This is your Bugatti.
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
all at the bottom.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, we're not gonna We Are Groot ourselves unless.
and then I'm just gonna. How are you doing over there?
Actually, I can send 4 tough. I'm gonna play Coulson. I'm gonna give me, you, Falcon, and Coulson a tough. That's like my number 1 priority here, and then I'm gonna end an alter ego.
Me not having tough is kind of fine because I have my Bad Boy.
You want to not be tough.
Like if it costs you less, whatever you're doing,
It doesn't. I remove 4, and then it's 4.
tough's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. What's the priority here in terms of the board?
I think this is a problem. Until I have the one of card that matters for threat, it's basically 4 justice is all I'm contributing as far as I can tell
Let's remove 4
from the deck. You and Star-Lord? Star-Lord and Falcon, rather?
Yeah.
Okay. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna play this. I just want to see what it does. I'm gonna draw 3 cards, and we're gonna get a side scheme.
Hope there's one in there. There might not be. That'd be fun.
Well, no, I think I have to reveal one. It's like a cost. Yeah, okay, there isn't one. What is in here, though? A lot of Ancient Warriors, a ton of minions coming out. So get ready. And I don't think I get to draw.
I needed Hawkeye.
So search the encounter deck for a side scheme, reveal that side scheme, and then draw 3, shuffle the encounter deck. So I don't get to do it. I think I just wasted a card, basically, there.
But it is worth knowing the side schemes you can get after we shuffle this deck for the future. Let me see if there's any just... Looks like 6 threat is the smallest one. I was hoping there's a really derpy side scheme. Yeah, 6 is the derpy.
Yeah, you gotta find one to draw one. Okay, so then we will go in Coulson. That's ultimately fine. Okay. And We Are Groot is a hero action, unfortunately. It's getting worse.
Have you already switched sides?
No, not yet. But there's just a couple of things to consider here as far as this card and when I get this card, and I'll be an alter ego when I get it, and whether or not to even play We Are Groot. If we're just putting 3 tough tokens out, that's not terrible. Right? It's not terrible.
That's really good.
Yeah.
We're just like wasting his whole turn.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. So let's do Sense of Justice, clear the area just to remove 2.
Do you have to be in hero form to do that?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll do Deft Focus, We Are Groot.
Okay.
Remove 4. Tough on everything. You can see everything the light touches. Got a bunch here. You got them? Okay. Everything's tough. And then we'll flip down and Fertile Ground. Add 1. Action to add 2. I'm growing. I'm growing. Fertile Ground draws me a card.
I'm Grooting.
Play Agent Coulson.
Okay.
Search your deck for a preparation. Discard pile, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my... I think I discarded that early. Counterintelligence. Can't spin it on anything, although I wish I could. Oh, and I need to do something with my main action. I can just kill that Ancient Warrior, I think. I'm a 2 attack. Yeah.
Just stomp him.
Let's stomp him. And then we flip, do all that stuff. And then counterintelligence is just going to sit in my hand, do nothing. There's not any preparation cards over here, is there? And that's going to be that.
Okay.
The end.
Draw back up.
I'm gonna get you one way. I feel like this is a critical point of the game right here.
This here?
Yeah.
I'm about to have a monster turn.
Oh, We Are Groot is only up to? Remove up to 4. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna net 1 back. Very nice. Up to 4. Words matter. Give me an extra encounter card if you would, please.
For yours truly.
Thank you.
All right.
And then redraw, and then add 3 to the main scheme. And then activations happen.
He's coming at me for 4. I'll not block. For special, take a damage. Oh no. That's actually fine. So the damage knocks my top file. Give another boost card.
That caused me to wheeze.
I'm stunned. Yeah, that was a good little wheeze.
Oh, it's so funny how bad it is.
Oh, this is actually hilarious. Deal 2 damage to an ally I control.
Dismantled.
So when I would
you're
take
Groot,
this,
huh?
taking 5, I'm gonna trigger Bad Boy to cancel the damage, switch forms, and draw 2.
Man, you couldn't put together a better series of cards to just wreck there.
This will get one thread on because I'm now in alter ego form. Over to you. He's scheming.
Yeah, don't send it,
2,
please.
3, 4.
Yeah, give us a 1 or a 0.
Plus 3.
Ah, we're sending it.
We're sending it.
Not good, man. Not good.
Yeah, this is not going to end well for the
Losing
heroes.
slowly. I think it's the pistols. We probably should try to remove this. Choose one, set aside, shuffle it in, place an acceleration on the thing, and resolve foul play. And then after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, we start resolving foul play. Now, to make things even. I like how this game scales up as you lose, rather than scaling down.
Do we add another modular set?
Yeah, add one modular and we add another accelerator. So we've got 2. Dunked. Dunked.
Apparently you didn't throw it with
Oh, I
Coulson.
didn't throw it with Coulson, that's right.
But I don't think it would have mattered. We were way over. All right, then we resolve this ability.
Well, hold on. Actually, so we were at 10 of 16. He was thwarting for 4 and it was a +3. So it would have been at 8 of 16. So it would only be 1 left.
We're going back.
We're not going. That's right. Thank you, chat. You guys saved us there. Killer.
That could be the game difference.
I know, yeah. I'm just trying to lose us the game constantly. And we get to put a sweet 10 on there. Boom. And then we were at 15 then. Well, that's just better for us.
Whew. Okay.
Yikes. Chat with the replay.
So then we deal our bad cards.
3, 4, 5, 6.
1, we get another acceleration.
I think we need to start killing.
Yep.
You know, you ever feel like we've ramped as far as we can ramp?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another modular there too. We were at 1 card left, so it would have been 5, like a bunch of non.
Of all the
red
same
cards. Yeah.
synergistic cards, that'd be insane.
All right, over to me. Time Portal. When this team is defeated, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of discarding it. Comes in with 4. That's the one you'll want to get.
Yeah.
And then Fan the Flames. Take 2 indirect damage. If Blazing Inferno is in play, it's not. If Fernax is in play, it's not. So 2 indirect, eh? 2 indirect, 2 indirect. Put 1 on Falcon, 1 on me.
If you could shuffle it. Yeah, okay. So that's great. Time Portal's awesome for this. Okay. And over to me. An Ancient Warrior is going to do 2 and knock off the tough. Wait, he can't quick strike me, right? He can't. I'm an alter ego. And then the Anachronauts. When defeated, shuffle each temporal card in the encounter discard into the encounter deck. And just a 6 there.
There's none of those.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This is for you.
This is for you. This is from him.
I feel like I played that bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, the mini did this game for 1.
No joke. Okay, I'm on the first player. I'm going to take an action to gain 2 growth counters. I'm going from 5 to 7. I think we may be low on 3s, given that we've accelerated this one to the moon.
Like Hulk Hogan.
Then we'll Fertile Ground, draw a card. 1 more growth counter. Make sure there's nothing I need to do down here in Alter Ego mode. There is not.
Question: if I have
Flip up.
if the card Nowhere, K-N-O-W where Nowhere, does that work on allies that don't have the printed Guardian trait but get it from my ability?
Yes. He says with utter confidence.
Just tons of confidence there. For probably no reason.
Okay, check out this tasty number though.
I'm here for it.
Coulson is going to thwart here for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to use our Sense of Justice to clear the area. So that's going to get rid of this. It's going to draw me 1 for clear the area. Shuffle this back into the encounter deck. And 1 for Skilled Investigator. So I'm going to draw 2 there.
It might blow your mind how much threat I could remove on this turn.
Money in the bank. Dude, we're winning now.
Yeah?
We're winning. Yes.
That's what winning feels like.
Oh, I need to be. Yeah, I'm in hero mode. Okay. They look the same. That's all kind of tree-like, you know?
Yeah, there is only Groot. And he is always Groot.
Okay, then we're going to do... Oh, wait, I may need that. Yeah, no, that's fine. And exhaust. Use +2 for this thwart. Ooh, I might have to ditch that one.
Michael Barnes says that 2-threat changed the game from losing to winning.
Yes, it did.
Agent Coulson just forgot to scheme.
It did.
With a thwart.
It absolutely did. And then, I need these.
We needed something to avenge.
I need these entangling vines, but we're just gonna have to live with my decisions. Okay, then we got deft focus as a thing. We're gonna make some justice. We're gonna make some justice. You better believe it. All right, 4 justice. Using a mental. Remove 4.
Look at him go.
And if you can believe it, we're gonna clear that area. Remove 2, draw a card. Shuffle each temporal minion back into the...
They don't exist. What up?
And draw a card here.
That's the best time to get that card.
It's a good one.
Nowhere, man.
Then we'll do deft focus and drop this helicarrier for a root stomp. Do 5 there. Get a growth counter.
Wa-boom!
Boom, indeed. Here we go.
Look at this board is disappearing right in front of our eyes.
Deft focus, helicarrier. If I did this like that, let's kill that guy a different way. I'm going to swing with Groot and remove 1 for Vine Spikes to do 4 instead.
Okay.
So I'll lose 1 actually instead of doing that Root Stomp. And then let's do 3. Are you looking good on threat, you said?
Sure.
Is that what you said? Like you were excited about it?
Yep.
Still up. Ooh, this is a good question.
I could also just dunk Arini on him.
Are we in Dunks? Are we in Dunksville?
Nah, we're just clean up.
Okay.
We're about to set ourselves up to have some time.
I'll pay 3. This has been used already. Pay 3 for Rocket.
Come on now.
Swing an Ancient Warrior with Overkill for 4. So 2 goes.
Okay.
Man.
And then we finally have the sweet rabbit mascot we were always after.
You've been looking for cleanup. That's as cleaned up as I can get.
You ready for some Star-Lord action?
As Igor says, remove pistol and attack. You could always remove the pistols. Let's not sleep on that, right?
Remove the pistols?
Yeah, we're not going to do that, though, are we? We've kind of made our bed there.
What are you talking about?
These pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't even know what I was talking about. It's inconceivable that we would remove them.
Unreal. Trigger my ability. Swap this with this card.
You want to remove those pistols, though?
Let's, no. We're going to...
We're taking it to the long game.
Mixtape land right here. Play me a tune.
All the hits?
All the hits. All right. I'm going to play... literally all my best cards are on the bottom of my deck. I'm playing Nowhere. So my ally limit's +1, and after I play a Guardian ally, I draw a card. And that costs me 2. So
well, clearly you need your ally limit raised.
Pay 2.
Got him.
Then I'll use my ability to play a Black Knight for free.
Draw a
Triggering
card.
this to draw a card.
I love Black Knight. I love it. Superheroes with swords, come on.
All right, then check this out. We're gonna play Blaze of Glory.
What's that say?
It says each Guardian character gets +2 thwart and +2 attack this phase. At the end of the phase, deal damage to each Guardian character. I just realized that's also your characters. Doesn't matter on Rocket, but that tough token is a problem.
They will always take damage at the end of the phase?
Mm-hmm. Can you...
Yes.
You can't growth counter instead of losing tough, can you?
Well, if you were going to Blaze of Glory, that seems important information.
Well, it didn't really matter because I couldn't do it till my turn because I had to flip.
Huh. But if I know that you're about to... What does it say? Do 2 to every Guardian character at the end
Do
of the
1
phase?
to every Guardian character. I didn't realize I hit you until just now.
No, I think tough happens first because I wouldn't take any damage. It's like tough. And
what gave you tough?
We Are Groot.
Oh, again? You drew it again?
No, I just haven't lost it since then.
Oh,
Been an alter ego.
that's not that relevant.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
It's worth a lot for me to have this.
Yeah.
So let's just see how this plays out.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll just go ahead and remove this tough and take a
All
damage.
right. Falcon's going to thwart for 4. If you want to remove that from the main scheme. 4. Black Knight will remove 3.
1, go to 8.
Yeah. Star-Lord will remove 4. I'm going to play Daring Escape.
4.
Ready my hero and draw a card.
Mm.
And then I'll remove 4 more.
Wow.
I'll play Daring Escape.
Ah.
Get another encounter card. My hand size is going to be +3.
Uh-oh. And then kill the hood. Remove some pistols.
Don't have the resource for that.
Ugh.
But I do have the resources to punch him for 4 and use the gun to do 3 more. So 7.
Punch for 4, gun for 3 more. It's a classic play, really.
That's right.
It even has a little rhyme scheme associated
now,
with it.
All the Guardians are going to take 1 damage.
Did it. Dude, do you see that pivot turn? Do you see that? Did you see what just happened?
I'm about to have a lot of encounter cards, but I also get a bunch of cards in my hand.
So it evens out.
Yeah.
All right, there we go, everybody. We're back in action. We just dunked on the hood.
We'll see.
He can have his guns. We'll take everything else from him.
That was the play I turned down earlier when I had a bunch of allies to get the Falcon out. But it's because I was looking at it, I was like, next round I'll be able to play it and I'll have even more allies.
I'll have even more
and
allies.
then I had like 2 allies leave the table immediately. The gun's not an attack. Oh, he actually can't take... I just removed the stun instead of doing the last 4.
Mm-hmm.
But the gun's not an attack.
You kind of wish it was, I guess. Yeah. 1 extra damage.
Oh, it is an attack.
Yeah, so use the gun and then you do 1 extra from that thing. Yeah, that's great. It's actually a good way to... You have to discard a card to use it, right? Yeah.
That's still not bad.
Yeah. You have Kun Carry in there? Kun Carry element gun's great.
Yeah.
I like that. It only costs 6.
So I'm an 8-card hand. 3, 4, 5.
Dude, we're in a position where it's about to be just like massive amounts of damage.
It should be.
Like I'm Groot in a big way here. A lot of big ways.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Just to let you know.
And we have allies for the Dunkarinas. Okay, yeah. Attacks. He's attacking you first at 3.
Attacking me at 3. Block with Coulson, I guess. They're all the same. Coulson up.
Discard a random card from your hand. Give the enemy another boost card.
I hate that one. I hate it so much.
Give the enemy 2 more boost cards.
Why does this happen all at the same time?
+1. So 5 damage coming at Coulson.
Coulson's dead. I'm going to let you discard a random card. Choose your favorite. Awesome.
Okay. He's attacking me. I think Rocket's worth more.
Sure.
No, he's worth more. He's got 2.
But don't you have 2 life?
That's right.
Yeah. So he's only got 1 life left, yeah?
Here it comes. +2. Thank you, Rocket. Bad cards. You get 1. I get 4. YOLO. What could go wrong?
Oh, I didn't. We had 2 accelerators too.
So it should be going +4.
It should be, yeah, it should be at 4. We cleaned it up. All right, so is this where we are now after all of that?
Mm-hmm.
The villain attacked us.
You get 1 card.
I get 1 card. You get like 8.
4.
The Hood's Mantle attached gains Retaliate 1 and Steady, which doesn't matter because we're not stunning or confusing. But Retaliate is a bummer. Dude, we're letting him get way too dressed here. He has too many items. What do you got?
Kang's Chosen. Insight 1. And then when revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a temporal minion is discarded. Get that.
This could go poorly for us.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good
Ancient
one too.
Warrior.
You're not dead, are you?
Not yet.
What's your health?
1.
You have 1 health remaining.
Yeah, hope I don't get another one of those. Chitauri Soldier doesn't do anything right now. The Anachronauts, when defeated, Set it. And then Boomerang. After Boomerang attacks you, deal damage to each ally you control. Not bad at all.
Wow, that is a lot of stuff there.
Beef. Yeah, well.
There's a lot of beef.
Luckily, I have a giant hand.
Boomerang's awesome. What the heck is this?
Hawkeye would have been awesome there.
He would have dunked just 1,000 ways. Boomerang's cool, man. Master of Evil. Who'd have thought that a boomerang would cause such pain? You're the first player?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. CJ Frank, I like that, yeah? Each game of Marvel Champions, he's an umpire sitting in a tall chair behind. Fault. Whenever you do something wrong. How many card hands do you have?
8. Oh, and I draw every time I play an ally. That is disgusting.
Can you match this army in front of you?
Yeah, it's not even a problem. All right, let's. This would have been awesome to have before. I'll play a Hawkeye. Comes with 4 counters.
The definition of awesome to have. I don't like that stinger. Do you?
Well, I might get to play it right now. I use it as a resource to do this exact thing.
Okay, so you
then I'll know where to draw a card. All right, let's think about this.
Oh, you can use that on me. That's pretty cool. That's why I like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, yeah, here we are. We'll make the call to play Stinger.
Okay, there we go.
I'll play my Jet Booth. Check this out. Interrupt. When Starler would take any amount of damage, exhaust it. Prevent 1 of that damage for each face-down encounter card in front of me.
That's cool. That's cool. You just finally get to play your deck.
Yeah, it's great.
What's going on? What kind of cards you been drawing?
I'll trigger the Star-Lord ability. Get it face down. We'll play another gun for free.
Now we're getting somewhere. Dude, Retro Dane was saying we might get Boomerang as a hero one day because he roommates with Spider-Man at one point.
Yeah, let's go.
I would love Spider-Man and Boomerang, man. That'd be our team. I'd be a classic tier 3 hero. And
that's right.
You'd be good.
Right. That's so funny. What kind of assistance should I look from you?
Yeah, great question. My main function is going to be either removing a pistol or doing 9 damage to something. And I'm going to play Ironheart as well.
So I think I'm going to go down and recover.
Mm-hmm.
I also think I'm going to punch this guy out here. I'm going to use my gun to clear this guy. And then I can either sink 2 into this or remove a threat, but I probably just punch him for 2.
Yeah, a punch there. Groot could punch for 4 there.
Or, like, technically I could take him out instead of this. Or instead of this, you know?
I've got a clean 4 coming.
4 straight up. So I'll just do 1 to this guy.
Or I could do 2 to something instead. But 4 is really where I'm at with these Vine Spikes.
Yeah, okay. So Stinger will punch here for 1.
That's good.
And then I'll use the gun. Discard here. We'll do 3 of this.
Clean.
Black Knight will punch here for 2.
Clean. And then
40s.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, I'll just remove 1 from the main scheme. And then let's hop down, recover for 3. And then I'll come back and be ready to party.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to be an alter ego too, and we've got plenty of room here. We're going to 16.
He's at 4.
So we've got 8. Yeah, we're hosed.
You can stay. I have allies to block for you then.
Okay.
If you just want to chill.
Out. It's funny how good your turns are coming in from alter ego with Groot.
Yeah.
You feel that way?
Yeah, but when we were in God's Most Wanted, you can't do it.
You can't do it. That's right. Let's play Ironheart with a power in all of us.
You've also got an ally to block.
Draw a card.
You're fine.
Let's give you a Skull Investigator.
Okay.
And then I actually think
I have so many cards.
I'm going to remove a pistol, man.
Okay, I like it. If you have the resources.
Let's remove a pistol with a fruition and I am great. It's crazy. That's our win condition right there going to the garbage. You know, could also do 9 to the hood.
He's got retaliate, so just watch.
He's got retaliate, you know, so I don't want to retaliate. We're slowly undressing him.
Yeah.
And he's slowly getting more dressed. We'll do 4 to boomerang using vine spikes. Remove a growth counter. Let's remove 1 from... This is actually a really good question.
I think it's the main scheme until we're ready to dunk on that.
Yeah,
thing.
Power of Justice has got a good even kilo right now. And that's going to be me. I don't get to use my fertile ground. I'm so bummed. All right, coming back up. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Sometimes you got to make it happen. Yeah, you can play Stinger, David, by using Make the Call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a deck, and it's a deck from Marvel. What, Marvel CDB? It's one of the popular Star-Lord decks. So I'm taking it for a spin.
The thing is, I mean, you can always use pictures as a resource, so it's fine. And I don't know, it worked out that particular time. There's a lot of stuff that makes my allies better because they get +1 health from team training, and then that +2 to everything.
Yeah.
So, like, the value of having the allies out and then, like, the 0 cost to draw cards for all the allies, like, it's I don't know.
It makes sense.
Okay, he's going to scheme against me. Oh, we'll put 4 on. Start there.
4 on. Don't call me that. 1, 2, 3,
Watch who you're talking to, buddy. So
who you calling 4 on?
Scheming for 3 +0, and an advance is gone. So 3 on.
That's good.
Then he's attacking you. Do you want to block with Ironheart?
Yes, I do.
All right. Attacking for 2+. Choose this card and upgrade you control.
I hate it. Skilled Investigator's gone. Now you're the Skilled Investigator.
Aha! And then bad cards.
A real twist of fate there, isn't it?
3. All right. Unbridled Ambition.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Comes in with 2 +2 per player. So it comes in with 6. It's not bad. When the villain phase begins, so we'll just have to get rid of that. Upper hand, alter ego mode. The hood schemes with all the hood's foul play ability. Scheming for 3 +3.
6. That's a beautiful number of schemes, really.
We just need to win now.
Well, it's too late for that.
Foul play.
We've already decided that we're not winning.
I get this card. Oh, this is cool.
We're just trying to have fun.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Master plan. 4 on each side scheme.
Oh, and he's going from the half court line.
Ready for this last gem?
Yeah, sure.
Exhaustion.
Oh, an absolute classic. Before you surge that, hold on, we gotta shuffle this in because he advanced. Shuffle in a set aside, and then place an acceleration, and then we need to foul play ourselves.
I'm getting my surge card first. No,
Surge foul play it all first. Yeah,
all right,
we do
foul
all that
play
first.
It would have been this one, and then you get foul played, which is
playing
this
yourself,
one.
y'all. Playing yourself, y'all.
And then I get a surge card. Assault surge. Sinister onslaught. Each criminal in play schemes. He schemes.
Does he?
3 +3. How about 6?
Why is he doing that? 6?
Yeah.
Dude, we have just lost all of a sudden. Like look at this threat.
Then I get griffined. Doesn't matter. Hawkeye.
Yeah, that'll teach him. Man, just can't stay away from the birds though, can you? This is a losing board state if I've ever seen one. This group deck cannot remove enough threat. It has like 1 card. Okay. What happened? What did I miss? I need to do the bad things now. Look at this. Can we remove 32 threat, you think? How about an advance? Let's just look at that one. Let's just get him out of here.
3 +2. Add 5. It was a good day.
Oh, expert forgot what you were like. Oh, man. Look at that. And then how about an Ancient Warrior to remove 2 growth right off the top there.
Cool.
Cool. All right, let's not lose hope. Let's go.
I'll strike him with my arrow.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Hawkeye.
If he's not doing that, he does not serve a purpose.
We have a problem. We have a big problem.
You think so?
I don't see how we can win.
Well, can we do
What would you do?
50 damage?
Well, no. I'm on the other side of 6 currently.
I can do 10. Oh, man.
Make it stop. We just almost got control of this one.
Yeah. But this is so much better than Nebula was.
It's fun. Because it feels tantalizing. I think if we did this again, we would win.
Yeah, I think we can get there. But that hope that
I don't really want to.
Well, you
But
can switch
I
decks.
think we could.
I like this Quill deck.
Quill deck,
I'm
man.
going to use his ability to switch these cards.
Not getting the Entangling Vines out is really throwing me for a loop. Slowing me down. Okay, so I would like to lose spectacularly.
Always.
So, how about this?
I like your plan. So far. Checks out.
Oh man, not going to Alter Ego just kills Groot. It kills the whole deck. The whole thing is killed. It's already gone. It was never here.
It's dead. He's a tough hero, man.
That extra card from Fertile Ground is everything. 5-card hands are just bogus. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. For 5? That's not enough. Next plan. How do you feel about Griffin? Griffin's fine, right? After Griffin attacks and damages, stun that character. That's fine. You got allies for days. Okay. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And then I need a card. Okay. Are you going to trigger Nowhere?
You can have the card.
Can I?
Mm-hmm. Is it a Guardian ally?
It is. It's Eros.
You got it.
And I've got to go 2 for that. And then we draw a card. Then we go Fruition.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Slowly growing.
And then we go here to play I Am Groot to remove 6 threat. From the main?
I guess so.
I guess you would. Would you like to stay on the treadmill a little longer? And then Eros is going to remove 2. Eros. Record of Lotus. And then I'm going to do the old-fashioned Vine Spikes on the hood to do 4. Unless you want me to sink 4 into Griffin and you can do 1 to him.
Do that.
Okay. Sink 4 into Griffin.
What's his bucket also has Retaliate.
Yeah. I will tell you, I haven't taken any damage.
That's one upside here. But if you're going to be going down to Alter Ego, you almost want to be taking damage. All right. Let's go.
Don't lose the growth counter because the ally is dead. Where did that come from? Did I kill an ally? What ally?
Let's play Squirrel Girl.
I have 2 more growth. What are you talking about, Julian? Tell me why. The ally is dead. Oh, Hawkeye, yeah, killed the Quick Strike. That's right. So I do have 2 more. I took them off.
Yeah.
That's relevant. So I'm going to 5. I'm going up to 7. Thank you. And then that means that we get to remove 2 more threat from that I Am Groot. Groot in the morning, Groot in the... Prepare to Game says you need to bring a better hero than Groot to this one. I don't know. What we don't think Groot's very good? Why do we not think Groot's very good? You got some bodies, though.
Yeah.
This is what you needed to do, like, turn 3.
Absolutely. So if we can just not die, it'll be fine.
Okay, check.
So let's remove 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threat from the main scheme.
Now, worth our consideration. 6 threat from the main.
5.
5 threat from the main.
I feel like just not dying here is the path.
Well, the 3 extra cards are definitely not going to help us not die. Does that make sense?
I agree, but I don't have the juice to do anything about that.
Well, so let's think. If I remove 7 here with I am Groot, of course, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Or really it was 8, I guess.
I could have easily removed 2.
And then how much more do you remove from the main? It does put it pretty close to critical. I feel like I should be rolling down Alter Ego here too. Are you an Alter Ego?
No. I'm in here.
You coming up? I think I'm going to go to Alter Ego.
Okay.
I think it's the only way that we get out of this. Because then I get 2 more growth counters.
We need a big play next turn.
And then I also get a card.
Including me getting +2 to all the Guardians.
Plus 1 more growth counter. So I'm max now. I'm max growth. And I think there's a few people in the chat new to this. We're playing very hard and loose here. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. We just been doing this a little while. And we can understand our own weird logic.
And that's what's important.
And it's important that everybody understands their own logic. Okay, I've got full growth counters. I draw the Fertile Ground card. I hold on to it. And we go to the next round. Okay. That all makes some kind of sense. And then they add 5. So it's a true treadmill. How's your turn look?
Fantastic.
Then when the villain phase begins, each player resolves the Hood's foul play. Give me 2 Hood cards.
Not a Hood card. BC Boy. And then I get a Fine card.
He's going to confuse my arrows.
All right. So now he's going to scheme against you.
Yeah.
3 plus. Resolve this card to win a field. Stun a character you control. Confuse a character you control.
I'm going to stun and confuse arrows.
He can still block you. Now you want to block for me?
Yes, I will absolutely be doing that.
That makes sense, right?
But I need to add 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, arrows is blocking.
Yeah, it takes 3. Thank you, arrows. Soaking up everything.
Here I am. Wrecked.
Hamed saying, just tuning in. The last Marvel Champions stream I saw was Nebula. The energy in that room was so different.
Different energy.
Yeah,
because it's real. We're not shying away from it anymore.
We both want to be here.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Against Nebula, I didn't want to exist. All right, over to this part. You know what? I don't want to speak too soon.
Okay, then don't. And
you get a bonus card. You get a bonus card because of that. Yeah.
Mandrill.
He's awesome.
When revealed, confuse each character you control. Well, luckily, arrows. Uh-oh, that's actually bad for me.
You just hop up and exhaust and then play your card.
That's it. Wilt. I can flip to Alter Ego. Exhaust, remove Wilt from the game, remove 3 growth, and discard. I think I gotta remove 3 here, man.
Yeah, you can just get it back, right?
I get it right back. Discard that for me.
That seems fine.
Field recruitment. Choose a set-aside modular set at random, and then resolve the Hood's foul play.
Add it to the deck. That's what it says. And then remove it from the game.
Yeah.
All right, well. I still haven't spoken, so I'm waiting.
Ugh.
Bated breath. Oh, yeah, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Ba-ding. All right. Resolve it just on you.
Please tell me the Hood. Only Hood cards. Yeah. That's right.
It's not. You get King chosen.
Insight 1. Discard cards from the top of the encounter until a temporal minion is revealed, and reveal that minion with me.
Sir Rastin.
Guard and retaliate 1.
We did it.
Oof. Got some beefy boys here.
Then I get an established dominance.
Uh-huh. It's fine. That's fine.
This passes over to me.
That's fine. All right, Star-Lord, what can you do?
If I am full, can I play another ally and discard
You
different
can
one?
overwrite allies, yes. But use it before you do it. Also, you can sacrifice a Squirrel Girl to Sir Rastin's guard or retaliate if you're confused about the rules.
Yeah, or the hood even. How many, what's the card that affects all my guardians? How many of those are in the deck? Asking for a friend.
Do we know for sure that there's side schemes left in there?
In here? Mm-hmm. Couldn't tell you, honestly.
Calling an action, I'm going to use my +2 plus Fertile Ground to go up.
Oh, yeah, and I can Hawkeye this guy.
Yeah. Chad's playing this game more than we are.
Yeah. We should really just play by chat. We just do what they say.
Can I Lashing Vines if I clear Confused with Thwarting? That's a question for the chat.
I have no idea what you just said.
It says, after Groot uses a basic power, remove 2 growth counters and exhaust Lashing Vines to ready Groot. If I use Thwart, remove the confusion, can I ready Groot? Or did I not technically use the basic power after I used it and it's canceled?
Okay. Chat says play Spycraft. You trolls!
Vladman, yes, I believe Mad Titan Shadow, apparently all reports and reviews say that it is way more great than it is bad. I didn't use the power, apparently, says Bernover. I mean, I did use the power, then it was just canceled. It can't cancel the Confused unless I use it, right?
Boom, canceled.
Roasted. Are you in a winning situation?
This board state got uncomfortable.
Now, here's something.
Yeah, I mean, I am in a winning position.
Here's something you should
Here's
know.
what I need.
Here's something you should know.
I need to know how many cards deep that card is that lets me get +2 to everybody. It affects your characters.
It's one card deep.
Because here's the thing. I have a strength of numbers. So like I could exhaust these 2, draw 2.
That's yep.
Because they're not doing much
Well,
if I don't draw.
Hawkeye too, you know? What's Hawkeye doing?
Well, I could, but also like the more allies that are ready, if I draw that card, the better, because they'll get +2 to everything.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a fine line, you know. And I will play one more ally, so I'll get to draw another
So you
card.
can draw from nowhere.
But I at least have to use someone, and I may as well use someone to draw a card and not just swing for 1 before I play an ally, because I'm gonna, you know, I need to overwrite someone. So I think what I might do is actually draw 3, and then play a new ally.
What if it's not right?
Well, I think it is though. You'll see why. Let's try it. Strength of numbers. Let's just do it. Let's just trust my instincts. Right. Number 1.
How is it?
It's a really good card. Number 2. Oh my.
Did you get it?
Oh my goodness.
So if you had
Number
only
3.
drawn 2, would it have been way better?
Oh my goodness. You ready for the Hail Mary from downtown?
Yeah, now hold on. Before you Hail Mary anything,
Okay.
there's a couple of things you should know.
All the guys are going to take 2 damage.
When-
Because I got 2 of those cards. Everything's going to be +4 as a Guardian this round.
Okay. So this Confused token, I can probably just clear it with a 4 Justice. Or really play for Justice. Okay. So there should be a world here where... So let's see. If you do 2 damage to me... At the end of the phase, you do 2 damage? At the end of the phase, right?
Oh,
the
they're
phase?
one per at the end of the phase. I'm going to play one of these cards.
Okay. But that means your next turn is potentially Bugatti as well. So I will remove this side scheme with an I Am Groot entirely. First thing I'll do. It's gone.
Okay, great. I won't worry about it.
Second thing I'll probably be able to do is remove 4 from here after my Confuse if we want to try to reset the board state to something interesting. But it's up to you if we need to start spiking damage or if we need to recover, because this is forever a problem. It's adding 5 a turn. That's untenable. Also, Brombe importantly saying the trick is you can go down to Alter Ego and then they don't take the damage because they're not Guardians at the end of the phase.
That's such a cheap move. It's delicious.
Yeah, we're just playing this game.
Okay. Yeah, I smell what you're stepping in.
So we could find ourselves in a world where we remove both of these side schemes, no problem. Or we could leave one extra card around and just let this soak all master plans in the future.
Well, if I'm going to get to keep all my characters and I can hold on to a Daring Escape, I feel like clearing the board now. I go down. I keep everything. I pop back up. I play another one. And I have I'm going to do like 30 or 40 damage next round.
Okay. So that's a good amount of damage. How do you feel about these guys?
I'm going to discard him for free.
Great. I like where your head's at there.
And all my stuff will be attacking for 4. So technically I could pop the other guy off the
You
board.
can pop one. This guy, they both have Retaliate right now.
He's going to go away anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Doesn't he get around Retaliate? Does he have Piercing? Is that the Toughness guy? That's Toughness.
All right.
So a big old recovery turn.
Let's do this.
And then also know something. Getting rid of established dominance here is very good for you. Because that prevents... is that only resolving against you, the foul play, or do we both do it?
After everything gets to me.
Okay, so that's one extra card. Also know you could potentially get a card from Skilled Investigator on my turn whenever I clear this. So if there's an event that you need 1 extra money for.
Now, do you specifically need to clear this? Or could I clear it to draw a card and you could just remove 10 from this?
That's fine too. Yeah.
Or I could clear this one.
This is the biggest threat for sure.
I'm just saying if you are going to get that with a single card.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 from something. This is the biggest threat right now too. It's just 2 cards a turn, 1 card a turn. If we clear both of these and then I'm going to be in hero mode or you're going to be in alter ego, he's going to scheme. It's going to be 5 plus probably. So we're looking at maybe another 10 goes on. So this will need some work, but I can also clear 4 off of that. The threat at this point for me goes anywhere. I don't gain anything by removing it from anywhere.
Well, let me do this first.
I may also play one way or another, draw 3 cards and bring a side scheme out.
I'm going to trigger Star-Lord. I'm going to play Nova Prime.
Yeah.
We're going to discard here.
Love it.
Because he's going to be a 4. So I have 4, 8, 12? 4, 8. We'll see. Hold on. I got more tricks coming up. And I draw a card.
How much your ally limit here?
Well, Stinger doesn't count. And my ally limit's 4.
So you're over now.
Yeah, so I'll discard Squirrels.
Squirrels. Rick Hannon says it's time to get off the treadmill and slap some hood.
Yeah, I think we're about there.
Getting rid of Retaliate. Oh, you mean the hood's mantle?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. That may be a fine task for me to do. Maybe a fine task for me.
Let's go Blaze of Glory. And then let's remove... Let's punch here for 4.
Very good.
Let's remove 4 threat here. Oh, actually, hold on. Interestingly, if we clear this, all the temporal minions are going to come back into the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we actually leave that.
Let's just leave that. Let's just leave that.
So let's go 4, 8, 12 from the main scheme.
You've only 11.
Yeah, 11. Let's remove 8. Start there.
You might just start punching. Or I guess...
Well, I think I can go down and
that.
just remove this thing. And then put 2 on because I have to exhaust it to do it.
Yeah. And then you can remove the last 4, right? Or was the 4 coming from Star-Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can handle that.
So I'll just hop down. And then I'll exhaust to remove this. And I want to keep both of these cards for next turn. So next turn is going to be the big...
It's the big moment.
Moving and shaking, yeah. Okay. And I have I want to block for Hawkeye for you.
Okay. Gladly. And I'm not currently buffed, right? I'm not buffed. Okay. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to dunk that confused token.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we think there's a side scheme in there? And of the side schemes that are in there, are any of them particularly bad?
The worst was 6 threat. Nothing was like crazy. It's not like an amplify or something like that.
3 cards is pretty tempting. But if I whiff on the side scheme, it's just losing a card for no reason.
Yeah. How important is the card?
I mean, not that important, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that important. I'm going to try it. Let's see what's in there. Crime pays. When revealed, is it revealed? Reveal that side scheme, yeah. Search the encounter deck for a criminal minion, put it into play, engage with me.
Are there criminals?
Yeah. Yes. Not terrible. Shocker. After he's attacked, stun the attacking character.
Well, we're going to leave him there.
I think he's going to be there for a while. This is 6 just with a singular encounter. That is not bad at all. So we've got all sorts of garbage. Do we... Yeah, we have to shuffle this. So we've got a caught off guard. No...
Easy Lime, it does put 2 on. When I cleared that card.
That's right, yeah. We've got some indirect damage coming. And we've got 1 quick strike for 2. So...
I can't even be quick struck.
So just beware.
I'm unquick struckable.
Okay. And I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Let's go. Or should I say, let's grow.
Now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
Not that it necessarily matters, but you're +2 to all your stats this round.
I am.
All Guardians.
I am. You played that card?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to clear that confused yet then. I'm going to use a 4 justice to clear the confused. Because I'm going to get 2 attacks at 6 here. 2 thwarts at 6. Then let's do a deft focus for lashing vines. That's the ready ability. Then we can do 6 and 6. Okay. Then we can do this. Yeah. Ooh. Look at us go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Think. Remove. I could just clear this exhaustion entirely. I could go 6 off of that one and leave 4. That's not good enough. Or I could go 3 here.
I feel like removing a card is better than clearing the 1, right?
Well, it's not a... This one I can't clear entirely. So we're definitely going to do Sense of Justice plus like Genius to do I Am Groot for 10. I'm gonna get this one out of here. Okay, then we've got +2 to all of our stats, so we could do a 4/4. 8 damage to the hood. You think that's enough to maybe kill him next turn?
I probably got like 30 plus coming. And we need to do 36, 46.
How many of the big attacky Groot cards are in here?
51. I think 2. You're about to shuffle, right?
Yeah, but I might, so I'm not going to be guaranteed to draw one. Okay, so I can do 8 damage, lose 2 growth counters for Retaliate. Or I could remove 6 from the schemes. 6 and 6 from, I could remove Crime Pays.
I think you punch him.
I think it's punch-in time?
I think we're going to be on the line.
I think it's punch-in time. In fact, 8. He's at 15. Oof. Oof. Okay. Okay. I get it. All right. Let's swing for 4. Remove a growth counter to ready. Remove a growth counter for Retaliate. Swing for 4 again. Remove a growth counter for Retaliate.
You didn't have those resources, did you?
I mean, everyone always has those, right?
Saves you 2 growth counters.
I got more things to do. Let's Root Stomp Shocker for 5.
Mm-hmm. You don't get the effect because he dies, right?
That's right. Yeah, I think that's right. Because he's dead. And then I do get a growth counter for that.
I like that. We like the style.
And then let's We Are Groot to give tough to up to 4 things if needed.
YOLO.
Do we need 4?
How
many do we need?
You need 1.
Okay, 1 to Steven.
Because you don't want to get hit.
I don't want to get hit. That's right. I'll take that one from you.
I think that's fine. I've got allies.
At least give 1 to an ally. I don't want to waste the card on a 1/1. Do you want to give 1 to Nova Prime?
Sure.
2. Any others?
I think it's fine.
Oh, here you go, dude. I'm not answering that. Vine Spikes. Correct. So I could.
I got it.
Yeah, okay. You don't know anybody coming.
Nope.
He's got a delivery or something. Yo, how you doing? Yeah, good. We're on camera right now, so that's why I can answer quickly. What do you need? These?
Yeah, just these two.
Okay, perfect.
My bad.
You're good. If you need anything, just holler at me.
Okay.
Didn't realize it was already. Are they not here?
Package time?
Uh-huh.
Things are going out. So I could also, worth noting, you could Vine Spike, remove a growth counter for +2 attack. But I don't think I want to do that.
Okay.
I think I'm going to hold on to those counters. Okay, do we do it?
End of round?
Okay. Wow. Are we going to squeak this out? You kind of feel like it's possible, don't you?
That is the difference.
So Igor suggested giving them a tough to Hawkeye if he needs to block. Otherwise, yeah, because you can't use Nova Prime if you have to block with him. So put the tough on something that would actually block.
Well, that's what I just don't think I'm going to block. Can I get tough?
Yeah, you can
Just
get
in
tough.
case something goes weird?
Yeah, in case you take a weird damage or something.
Yeah.
Because, I'm in hero mode, so, like, if I get a double attack or something,
Yeah.
do you want an ally that can block?
The thing to me is, like, the value of not blocking with an ally is so high.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to block, they're exhausted anyway, and I want them off the table so I can play a different ally.
Right on. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, give me an extra card if you would, please.
Bonus.
2.
You take 1 from Blaze of Glory.
Why you do this?
Sorry. Oh, you should top second.
Oh, right on.
Son of a gun.
There you go. Well, maybe I just don't do that. I mean, it's the same thing, I guess. Remove
Yeah,
one
it's
for
fine.
top. For...
I
We were
have
not a
eyes to
very
black.
strong group that kind
No,
of time.
we were not. Some would say we were at odds there. I'm going to go ahead and load this up at 5.
Yeah.
Never too late to lose.
6.
Starting with me, he's going to scheme for 3 plus a boost. 3 plus. Not, it's a, if it resolves in an undefended attack, bad thing. So puts 3 on. Oh yeah, the main scheme does foul play.
Yeah. Let's resolve it.
Back that up.
So
So resolve it. I get that card. Resolve it for you. You get that card.
we get another accelerator.
Uh-huh.
I think we're all out of love here. I'll give you this one. I'll put 3 on. We need to have a very big turn.
Yeah. We are set up to do it. Alright. Then now he schemes for 3 plus 0.
Okay.
So that's good. Then he's attacking you. Do you want me to block for you? Makes sense.
You're an alter ego.
Not with the ally.
Oh. Oh, because I don't have the tough?
Uh-huh.
Sure, if you need the slot anyway.
Yeah, I'll block
Yeah.
the stinger. So 3, 4, 5. And then bag cards.
2 cards apiece. How did we get all these cards?
Why do we get 2?
Oh, because of no, you're good. You're good.
I get that one right.
Yes.
So cross your fingers.
Where did all those cards come from?
Well, I got an extra one because of my ability, so I got Nova out. And then you got an extra because you ran out of deck. And then
We
I
each
got
a
an
foul
extra
play.
from Hood. Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Hide your flame shoulder. That's great. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, just a body.
Another copy.
That's great.
Advance.
That's less ideal.
3
3 plus
plus 2.
5. It's fine.
1 away. Gang up. Gain surge.
Don't you do it, Hood. Don't you incite one.
Then Shatari Soldier doesn't do anything. No guardian, nothing.
That's crazy. Let's just not get him in sight. Caught off guard. Just got an upgrade. Fertile
fine.
Ground's got to go, I think.
It's the end. It's now or never.
Fan the Flames. Take 2 indirect damage. Yep. It looks pretty direct to me. And Madame Mask Guard. Resolve the Hood's foul play ability.
Okay. Get that.
An Ancient Warrior. 2
Quick
off.
strike.
Okay. I do have a guard in front of me, but I don't know that it'll matter.
This passes to you. And we just need to do 43 damage.
Okay. Okay. $43 damage.
Yeah.
So we need a clean 7 first. That's what you're saying. And I'm the first player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna find you. I get you. I don't have enough growth counters. You noticed that?
Yeah, you got dunked on.
Yeah. Although I can, so I can do 4 stand up, 2. When are you gonna play the Bugatti card?
I can't play it till I'm in hero mode.
Yeah. So all my stuff's gonna happen. All right, let's play one way or another. Search for a side scheme.
Yep. There should be one that just like is really weak.
Well, I think there's that Fan the Flames one, whatever that one is, where it's just like does indirect damage whenever the villain phase starts. Anachronauts. It's an extra card. It's not terrible. Unbridled Ambition, I don't like that one. Beast Mode. When a stunned or confused friendly character would take any amount of damage, increase that amount by 1. That's definitely the one you get. Yeah. So I'll put beast mode in here. When a friendly or stunned character would, when a stunned or confused takes an extra damage.
Okay.
Anytime they would be damaged. And then I draw 3 cards.
Hoping for some rain.
I don't even know what 3 cards I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may be on remove the mantle duty. How are you looking?
Conservatively?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the 30s. I'm in the 30s.
Okay.
And we've got to do
Does he do-
43.
Okay. We're close, man. We're close.
Yeah, if you can trip in like 12-ish.
That's a lot to ask for a 2 growth tree.
Yeah. It could go crazier than that.
Okay.
And if you have an easy way to like
Let's look at...
clear a scheme on once I've flipped, it might give me a card, which lets me kind of, you know what I mean?
I do generally know what you mean.
If you have an ally, I can give you this thing too.
Mantle. A guardian ally?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is scrappy. This is scrappy. I'm going to give you my best damage.
Okay. We might just get real close.
Okay. So we do that for 1. Okay. And then, let's see, 2. He's currently at 7. Say we do 5. Gain 1. That works. And then we do this. And we've got to work around that retaliate.
That being gone would also be instrumental.
Yeah. I'm kind of one resource short, but I don't have any guardians to trigger the card. So other things that could get us there. That mantle is annoying.
Yeah.
No lie from me.
If you clear the mantle, it's also possible I can just get there.
Okay. So we're gonna have to do it in the last way that I want to do it.
Sometimes that's the way we got to do
But
it.
sometimes that's the way you have to do it. That's right. And then I go energy here. Yeah. Okay, so I can do it that way. All right, let's clear the mantle. We're gonna get rid of Quake, clear the area of Vine Shield. Okay, mantle, gone. All right, so then we'll do Groot. He's got, well, this might actually change the game here.
How many daring escapes are in my pool?
Ooh, Madam Mass with Guard is a problem.
Oh, yeah, that is a problem.
Okay, that I can still get there. I can still get there. I've got to resolve the foul play ability. It won't matter too much.
Doesn't matter.
All right, Ironheart, draw a card.
And how many?
Interesting.
No
What I
sliding
need.
shots. Now we know we're somewhere serious because I'm having to count the discard pile.
Yeah, it's getting real.
How many sliding shots are there, and how many daring escapes are there? 3 darings. That's interesting.
Groot's gonna swing at Madam Mask. Vine
Oh my
Spikes for +1. And stand up with Lashing Vines. So do 4 there. Resolve foul play. Hood. Yeah, that's fine. What does that anyway? The villain's going to attack you if you reveal this boost card. Keep that in mind.
It's going to be face under. Let me tell you.
Okay, now we're standing up. We've got no growth counters, but we're feeling okay.
There's 3 sliding shots too. Okay, I got good odds here.
Good.
I think I've got good odds.
Good. Then the hood, we're going to attack the hood for 2. And then we're going to do...
And you got rid of his hood. I'm proud.
Deft Focus plus this for Root Stomp for 5.
Okay.
Defeat him, get a growth counter.
All right, let's see what stage 3 says. Wouldn't be able to choose a set aside, etc. Okay, we'll shuffle that in. And then his foul play ability gets really gross, so we'll just either win or lose here.
Yeah. Live or die.
All right. Well, can I do 36?
Oh, this does get discarded. Oh, yeah, it gets discarded. I'm not supposed to see that.
I need to shuffle.
Yeah. Well, I'll make it one easier for you. Let's do one with Ironheart.
35. We'll see if old Star-Lord can dunk Arini from half court.
Wait, is there any world where a skilled investigator would mean anything? Oh, you already got one.
Yeah.
I guess I'll hold the double resource just in case we go to another turn and get some kind of a miracle.
I don't think that's happening, dude.
Right, I'm just going to play the skilled investigator and spin this then.
Yeah.
I want to go down as a skilled investigator. Let it be known.
That's right. Get rid of his hat. Okay. So I'm going to think about my life.
You've got a whole math problem to work out now.
Yeah. All right. Let's swappy doodle to Star-Lord. Then I'm going to play Blaze of Glory, where all good things start. Then I will punch for 4. Then we're going to play Daring Escape. Ready and draw a card. Okay. Then I'll punch for 4. Then I'll play a Daring Escape. Then I'll punch for 4. Then I'll play a Daring Escape.
No way.
Ready and draw a card. Okay.
Super daring. 23, huh?
Okay. Then let's punch for 4.
Second verse, same as the first.
Down to 19. Okay. Then, for my next trick, let's punch for 3 with Hawkeye.
You're at 12 on board here, just from...
Let's punch for 5. Punch for 4. And then they need their damage.
Can you ready him? You have cards that do that?
So I just have 6 here with the guns.
Oh, Lord.
Waiting. But instead, I'll trigger my ability. -3. We're going to go ahead and play Avengers Assemble.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So these 2 ready and a +1.
Let's go.
Hawkeye's going to swing for 4.
Yes.
And then Ant-Man's going to punch him for 4. And we're out of here.
Wow.
And I had 6 in the tank with my 2 guns.
You had 6 in the tank. That's good. That's incredible.
What I did, so I drew 2 of these. But I knew there were 2 of these left and a sliding shot in my deck. And this is 5 + 2 for each face down in front of me. So technically that's actually worth 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow.
So I was actually just like, if I hit one of these, I thought I had the extra 7 that I needed.
That's crazy.
To just hit it, and I knew I had the gun sitting here.
Dude.
So he had so much damage.
That was
built
some
in.
old school Marvel Champions magic right there.
It's crazy, actually, yeah. That's what I was counting my discard pile, and it was like I only had 1 Daring Escape over there. And so then, like...
He started on the second form.
I had 1 in hand, that's what it was.
This is an old school ramp right here. This takes me back to the glory days, man.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Frank said, forget the other baseline. That was from across the highway.
Ugh.
That's crazy.
So good.
That's what I knew, because I saved one of my ready cards, and I saved the +2 to everything. And then I drew Avengers Assemble. which is crazy.
That's nuts.
I was really nervous, like there would be like a guard or like a random discard effect.
How does that feel?
That's awesome.
That feels good.
It was so much damage.
Whew.
That's crazy.
So he started out in his second form, and then we Tony Hawked him.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is a disaster.
Star-Lord, it's thematic though, because like Star-Lord always narrowly escapes from horrible situations.
Nice.
And so like him being able to win like that and then not have to deal with the consequences
That's pretty cool.
is very in
That's
character.
incredible. I will say, man, the remove 10 threat with a single card feels good when you do it for free off this Def Focus Sense of Justice. It feels really good. This Groot deck's pretty nice. I like it. I like what we just did.
Yeah, that was something else. Whew.
All right.
It's kind of I thought
Kind
there
of
was
an
no,
alarming situation there. I
At
didn't
about-
expect that at all.
at about 3:45 I was like, well, we're gonna lose and then get out of here.
We one threat away. We had a very fortunate encounter card drop that last. Maybe the best possible.
Like 3 minions that don't do anything.
Yeah.
Like
And
insight
no
insight
insight.
ones
That would've
in
ended
my
the game
hand.
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
My
crazy.
gosh, guys. Wow.
Yeah, Julian, that's right. The worst part of this was literally me removing all your tough tokens.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah, but that's a little anti-synergistic, just with the way this is built. These decks obviously weren't built together.
Whew. I don't know how that happened. We just squeaked right out of there, didn't we?
It's because his cards are crazy.
There was
If
just.
you don't have to deal with the consequences.
It was also just the power of faith. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
It's the
Sticking
nothing
in
more
there.
powerful than just believing. Because we did some awful water treading. I mean, we're on 4 accelerators. Like we were like treading water like fish.
But like looking at it, my last hand of my first deck was everything I want to start with. I'll show you what I drew at the very end of that first cycle.
You know, like all of your build cards. Yeah, Rick Handed Forger saying what really matters. Groot taking 0 damage the entire game.
None. Not a single
Not a
ounce.
scratch.
I think this was a hand at some point.
They can't see it.
Oh.
You guys want to see that?
I'm pretty sure this was like the last hand.
That was your build hand, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally +1 to my ally limit. This is the, my hand size goes +1 for all the cards. This is +1 to my ally limit, draw a card. This
Star-Lord's cool.
It is really cool. For every card I have, I can prevent a damage once around. This is the when I would take damage, flip, draw 2, and then of course Helicarrier.
Wow.
It's just like,
if I could have got my Helicarrier out, man, I would have felt so good that game. I was
Yeah.
always around one more needed.
that's crazy.
Oh, hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. That was a super fun. That brought back some memories. I feel like the old days on that one.
And thanks for the decks. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
I like the Star-Lord deck a lot. I mean, leadership is always leadership.
That honestly scaled like one of those old heroic challenges.
Yeah.
It felt like we just barely got to that control point and then tried to dunk it.
Which I think a key difference, of course, of this compared to most of those like Galaxy Most Wanted that we were playing against, as an example, is that we were still doing what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we were trying, like, eventually we can't just do what we were doing.
It's so important. Yeah, what you're saying is so important. You really have nailed it on this Galaxy's Most Wanted, here's why it feels bad thing. Because all that whole time, I was still grooting fully.
You're still gaining the counters, doing the big damage sometimes when you've grown.
Removing 10 threat. Like, an example of a Galaxy's Most Wanted card would be like, you can't thwart. Right, you know?
Or it would just be like that turn you would have removed 10 threat. It does 5 damage to you, and it removes half your hand.
Yeah.
And then you can't remove, it's like, oh, and now I remove 3 threat. So you never feel cool.
good.
Yeah. When you're removing 10 threat, it feels like you just did something significant.
Man, cool game.
And it removes those moments.
Man, I liked Groot. I liked Groot a lot.
Yeah.
Of course, I also drew, what's that good card? The really good Alter Ego card? He has to do a flip every turn. Yeah, he must.
Yeah, and you can see now why when we were Rocket and Groot, it's such a weird pairing for that.
It's impossible to win with that, man.
Because like
It's not impossible. I know people have done it, but
you also wanted to go to El Trigo a lot as Rocket, and then what would happen is like I had the counters and the defense, so I could stay, and you wouldn't be able to because you had the damage.
Yeah.
So then you'd have to go down. I have to wait, and then I go to 0 counters.
Yeah, and you block stuff.
And I block, and then it's like when I finally, and then threat's a problem, so then we stay again.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes I get to go down and get back to like 4 counters, but then all of his cards just don't feel good when you're not doing anything relevant.
You gotta keep that tank full. Yeah, it makes sense. It would be so frustrating to play Groot out of the Galaxy's One box into those scenarios. My gosh,
which
can you
seems
imagine?
Crazy that,
people would hate that.
Yeah, well,
I don't think it was necessarily balanced. I don't feel like whatever final decision making process happened to make all of that together was probably not the designers saying, we think this is how this should go.
Yeah. I mean,
it's probably more about, are these the most popular heroes? You've got all the Guardians design. Let's put the 2 most popular. Rocket and Groot will sell more boxes.
I think that's exactly what happened. And I think the test team was all with the entire cycle. And you can tell, like, even last week, Gamora and Venom.
Venom adds a lot of spice to this Justice pool.
They're super efficient and good. So when you're testing all of them against that one box, it's different. I get it. I get how it happened, but like also not playing those 2 decks into that campaign seems like you just need to be aware that's what people are going to experience, especially new people. They pick that up. It's like, Rocket and Groot.
Devastating.
And, yeah.
If you're one of those people, there's a lot more game than what you had out of Galaxy's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. So cheers, everybody. Hey, thank you. I didn't take the van, prepared a game. The van was out. Didn't need it, obviously. We were the most efficient possible finish.
We had no room to spare.
We wasted no thwarting. Adrian Brown, I love this, said that was a good watch with an incredible final act. I'll be watching this again later in the week. That's fantastic, Adrian. You'll find a bunch of other stuff we did wrong, I'm sure. Ricanded Forger said, felt like a Marvel movie with a good ending.
That's
right. It did
right.
feel like a Marvel movie. It was like crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was great.
This game can deliver. That's the thing. It can deliver when it's good, and it can be oppressive when it isn't delivering.
Yeah. And it has
but it delivers like
delivered
99%
most of the time.
Unless you're crazy and do all these heroic challenges, then it's like that's
But
hard.
even then, it was delivering.
Yeah.
I felt good about this.
True story.
All right.
Well, hey, if you're new and you're watching this for the first time and you finally have gotten to the final act here and somehow you don't know much else,
That's right.
we have Marvel Champions subscriptions where you sign up, you can get any of the Marvel Champions products. I think we just processed for Galaxy's, the other one, Mad Titan Shadow.
Yep.
Which means that we have verification from Asmodee that it's on the way. That still is not ironclad, as you know, if you've been a subscriber for a long time. We would email you if there's a delay past when they said that it's on the way, which does occasionally happen. But that's how it works. And so in a couple of weeks, usually after the subcharge stuff goes out, it's usually 1 to 4 weeks. We give a window because logistics right now and in this particular hobby have never been good, but right now is really bad. So having any kind of stability, we have to have that 1 to 4 week window to get everything lined out and make sure the products get here on time.
And I will say, so we were playing the Hood today. It's not out yet.
Yeah.
It will be coming out soon. If you want that, you can get it through the Scenario subscription.
Scenario pack subscription.
And I think this is, these Scenario packs are honestly my favorite so
I think
far.
it's the best buy. Yeah,
like
for
the Hood,
campaign.
this is the way the modular sets and all that work.
Wrecking Crew is super fun.
Yep.
It's not adding a lot. Like it's a lot.
It's just a very
to
linear
manage,
experience.
But it's so it's the Wrecking Crew, right?
Yeah,
it's like a wrestling match.
I loved Kang. I loved Goblin.
Yeah.
And I love this.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
super good. And then Tannis asking, are we going to do subscription in the UK now that you're selling products locally? So we've got a while yet to work through this system, make sure all the products are working correctly and the fulfillment's happening in a timely manner and in a way that we, that is not compromising what our brand represents, right? Because anytime you're working with a third party of any kind and you're putting your name on something, it's a very nerve-wracking process. So we're going to make sure that all of that works before we add more. And then eventually, we're looking at the possibility of subscriptions in the UK and then anywhere else we might expand to internationally on a domestic scale. But no promises. It's definitely a goal of ours. It's definitely something we're paying attention to. So hopefully. And that's all we got. And we got the products. You saw how to use the products, cosmic products, etc. Those are now available in the UK domestic shipping. So you can get them through Royal Mail and you don't have to pay all the crazy stuff. Just the normal crazy stuff like the VAT. I think they pay the VAT. Do they pay the VAT or do we pay the VAT?
They pay the VAT.
You pay the VAT. Yeah, you pay the VAT. Taxes, you know.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Hey, we'll see you next time. Take care.